Welcome to Mesozoic Park. Did y'all know that life needs things to live?
No.
If you look at y'all's left, you'll have an excellent view of what spring is like for the herbivores, and on the other side, cairns. So let's take a tour of the park, right?
It was a cairn.
I don't know.
Oh.
Up first, though, and they can probably answer that, is our science department.
Sir, no flashing.
Wave hello to Dr. Aliapati.
I work here.
Hey, no flashing.
Bonjour.
If y'all head over this way, we'll see the bowl, and you gotta watch out for that splash zone if you don't want to get wet. Look, it's Mr. Sharp, our friendly groundskeeper. Everything the light touches is his kingdom.
I don't know about him. He seems a little weird.
Wow. You're a little weird. I don't like
Now-
the cut of your jib.
Oh, that's one of the meanest things he's ever said to someone. Now, if y'all follow me, we'll catch a glimpse of the raptors. Christoph is currently training them to follow some sort of commands.
Monsieur, I want to take one home.
That's a bad one. Say hi to our awesome security team, Mr. Cocktoast, and be happy to help you with anything you need. I swear, just because his face looks like that doesn't mean he's scary.
I feel like his name is a dirty word.
True.
Aren't you French?
Oui.
All your names are dirty words.
I was my mother.
Too bad. We'll end our tour over at Sauropod Safari.
You should
Edgar
go
will
find her.
take
You're
you on a
bird.
magical ride through all the Herbies.
I'm kidding.
What?
Herbies.
Yes.
The ride that keeps on giving.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I am a small child and I did not get the joke.
Can we get groundskeeper over here? We got Herbies.
Yes, we're the herpes.
It's me, Christoph Patterson.
God damn it!
No, it's just like that in the opening scene. Have to take him out.
Unfortunate. Roll a new character.
Just jump on people the entire game.
I get jumped.
Sorry, I had to say it.
Well, welcome to Lizard's Locations.
I don't want to be here anymore.
We are excited to give you guys this one-shot set at the great Mesozoic Park. With that being said, we have a few sponsors we want to shout out to. First of all, one of our sponsors is here. You guys want to go ahead and talk to us about Shatter?
Yeah, so we are a comic publisher in Florida, and we met these fine folks. So we're here to play some D&D today. We have a comic book out right now. It's based on our D&D campaign, and so we thought it'd be cool to sponsor people who play D&D with D&D stuff. So you can
Synergy.
right.
Synergy. Corporate synergy.
That's right. So you can enjoy D&D while you D&D with your D&D friends.
There we go.
It's kind of like
Sid
exactly
would be
levels of
impressed.
herpes.
Herbies.
And
Not
if
his
you-
bees.
If you haven't got a chance, make sure you check out Hardly Heroes. It's funny. The art is gorgeous. The writing's great. One of our writers might be here. I don't know. Maybe. Who that be? Kat, can you tell us about our other lovely sponsors?
Yeah, no, Slay the Stars it's a really awesome podcast, and you can see their ad in our mid-break, I assume.
mid-break,
Yeah,
yep.
they're really, really cool. We kind of like them. I watch them. I don't know if these people do, but I do.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're good. Other than that, check out the link below. Make sure you check out the Shattermare Comics, right? And we'll be right back. Check out the intro. Cue the music. Welcome back to Lizards and Locations. We have a special one-shot for you, and welcome to Mesozoic Park. The year is 1707, DR, in the summer. We find ourselves...
Instant deleted.
We find ourselves in a park southwest of the Moonshae Isles, in an area called Isla Fisher. There, a group of our heroes have been, and I used heroes used loosely there, but they've been hired by a mercenary group known as Malar's Fury to break into Mesozoic Park, place where they already have jobs, and steal some projects that they're under work on there. Those projects consist of the Chimerosaur, Dilophovenator, Demiochirus, Seekeraptor, and 4 variants of a project known as Lycanthrope.
That's so many words.
Would you say that we're
What?
hardly heroes?
I have bad news.
Unfortunate.
Fix that in post.
For anyone only listening, he tried to make a face at camera. The camera is not on.
Specifically, camera.
With that being said, we have the goal of stealing and then the goal of sabotaging the park. So we go back 1 month earlier to where you guys are all sitting in a tavern and you're planning your guys' heist.
Wait, it starts in a tavern?
It does.
Fuck.
Are we in Jurassic Plaza?
Yeah, you're in a tavern in Jurassic Plaza.
In the park?
We're already
In the park.
That seems really dumb.
Yeah.
That seems extra dumb.
That seems like a terrible idea, actually.
Would you prefer to be outside the park?
No, I want to be in the park.
I have to do this on my break.
Just use code
Yeah,
words.
yeah.
Like, we
You
can't.
guys are full-time employees. I'm
You
sorry.
guys know Thieves' Cat, right?
Do you know how hard it is to get into this park?
Not really. It seemed really
Just like-
easy.
Hold on, I'll talk in Sylvan so no one understands.
There you go.
I think I took Sylvan.
You did a good job.
I
'cause
feel
don't
like I
understand.
absolutely speak Sylvan.
Or would you prefer Primordial? Or?
I don't
think
know
I speak
Primordial.
Talking.
I prefer the more refined Cocktoastin dialect.
Okay.
These all translate to each
That's
other.
not real.
Someone's got a
that's
language
similar
in
to
common.
Elvish.
Cocktoast.
So
It's
Well,
similar.
I think I
it's similar
speak
to giant.
Elvish too.
I mean,
But I don't remember.
Cocktoast.
it would be closer to giant because I'm a Goliath.
oh,
Yeah.
hold on, I don't have that link.
What do I even speak?
Yeah, what
Who
the-
knows?
Which I assume is like German.
Where do you
Common,
find
Elvish,
that?
and Thieves' Cat.
Actually, I do
Wouldn't
speak.
the,
I do speak
proficiencies
Thieves' Cat,
in
actually, or
languages.
I know Thieves'
That
Cat.
makes sense.
We're just like
Well,
doing like
okay,
sign
Elvish,
language.
we know
English.
Yeah. You're in a tavern. You figure
I know
out how
Thieves'
to
Cat, too.
communicate to each other. And with that being said, let's go ahead and use this point to kind of describe who we are right now. I was going to push off a little bit later, but it makes sense since you guys are already gathering, so we give our audience a little bit who we're looking at here.
Okay.
So we'll start this way. So let's start with this way. Describe Jimbo Cocktoastin for the audience here.
Jimbo Cocktoastin is a divine soul sorcerer that has been blessed by the chaos god Shivala to basically carry out her will of destruction so that other different people can go about creating. It's a twofold type of path that Jimbo Cocktoastin has leaned heavily into one of them.
And this is the rival of Impala, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So a lot of his idea of his character is he can take other spells and transform them into a fire spell or a more destructive version of itself. So like he has a lot of ways to do that kind of thing, and then of course my
What do they look like? Like what? Like
what do they look like?
give me the deets.
I don't think he's creative enough. He doesn't have super high intelligence. Like he had a -1 on the history before, so he doesn't have like the way to. What happened?
I was just saying that you're leaning forward.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Right? Gotta get used to the Cocktoastin like lean back.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, all right.
We're a
All right. So a lot of the things are pretty bare bones, pretty standard. Like explosion looks like an explosion, and he doesn't really cast many other things. Unfortunately, he is able to, because of the divine spark, and also the fact that his god does have a creation side. He has the ability to cast healing magic in a pinch.
No.
But that's definitely not his goal. His goal is destruction and not chaos so much.
Yeah.
But destruction for destruction's sake is enough of a motivator for him for whatever he's doing.
What was the race again of yours?
He's a Goliath.
Goliath. Oh, he's big boy.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
7 foot tall,
Big boy.
270 pounds, like
Yeah.
big old dude.
Yeah, he's a
Big ass
linebacker.
hole.
Yeah. So he's when he's security, like he's pretty good at doing the security
Yeah.
when he decides to do that.
Okay, so we got Shaq over here. What is Jaco Sharp?
Jaco Sharp is a rogue bard, and his background is more that he was initially more of an investigator. He would find things, he would acquire things, and he would bring them back for, perhaps in a museum or something. He would be the retriever, but he found that didn't pay very well. They didn't like to compensate properly because, along the way he might scoop a thing here or there that fetched more than what he got for the job. So he decided that maybe this is the better alternative.
Okay.
Maybe grabbing things is the better alternative. So he turned to a life of crime.
He just started grabbing things.
Are you a gentleman thief?
He started
Good
grabbing
old
things.
fashioned gentleman thief.
These clothes don't pay for themselves on a museum salary.
So very safari looking though.
What kind of question is that, you pleb?
Yeah, but like a dandy safari.
Yeah, very dandy.
Okay.
Like the thing is, so like he's in a safari outfit, but it's like really nice leathers
Yeah.
and like like
Practically
gold
never been
buttons
used.
and like
Yeah.
he's very like dandy. He's like, yes, I'm on a safari.
Like an aristocrat's costume of a safari man.
So he's seeing Edgar and he's like, yes, we're brothers in arms, safari.
I might have missed. I might have missed it. What was your character's race?
Oh yes, all right. He's a hobgoblin.
Hobgoblin. Okay.
Mhm.
Very well.
New
groomed,
hobgoblin.
like- yeah. Oh yeah. The new hobgoblins are really fun.
Very
New
very
hobgoblins,
helpful.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah.
The new goblins are pretty cool.
Monsters of the Multiverse Order. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Shout out to that game we're playing.
Oh, I should say he
Yeah.
does like he knows more than you. He does. Let's just say it.
It's gonna make it your problem.
He's gonna make it your problem. He knows more than you, and he's an asshole about it.
The burden of being better than everyone else at everything.
And everything.
Man, Nate, can you inform us, just peek behind the curtain real quick, what his intelligence is?
His intelligence is a solid 12.
Oh.
Okay.
He knows more than you. He's very smart.
Yeah.
It's a wise individual.
Well, it's a very wise individual. Actually, it's not the bad with him.
He's more wise than intelligent.
Yeah. All right. Dr. Fintati.
Dr. Fintati Aliapati takes the form of a high elf who has a posh English accent and is a very established chronologist wizard that works for the Mesozoic Park and the research division. But in actuality, Fintati is actually Tot, who is a changeling that has been doing crimes with her mama for as long as she can remember. She's a compulsive liar. She's a little bit weird, but she's definitely intelligent. That whole thing about the chronologist, it's only somewhat of a lie. The lie is the degree, but she's definitely smart enough to do it.
Very cool. So you said
Fintati
high elf,
body.
right? Is what you said?
Hmm?
You said high elf.
She turns into a high elf
Yeah.
to be Dr.
Okay.
Aliapati.
Very cool. How does when she's in like high elf, is she like in lab coat form? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
okay.
Real posh,
Yeah.
hair done just so.
Yeah.
The perfect face structure and the nose up. I'm better than all of you. And then she
Yeah.
sees her mom and it's just, oh goodness, Mama, I didn't expect to see you here. You got to see this research I've been
Need
doing.
an apple pie.
Yeah.
Mom,
Brown
you bring
Betty.
me my key limes. God damn it!
I'll take a brown Betty right now.
Bust out the hooch, mama.
What you got, Tater?
Yeah, so Tater's a bard and a dryad based on, out of a potato plant. And she's little and tiny, like 4 foot something, 50 pounds. And yep. She's a very tiny little potato.
Fucking fastball special.
But she's like eco-terrorist. She used to be part of the Golgari until she decided they didn't care about, the freedom of nature enough and
Rough crowd.
weren't really extreme enough
Yeah.
on the chaos front.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
More chaos.
More chaos. All
Have
the
you
chaos.
instilled
What's that?
eco-terrorism into your
Mother-daughter
daughter as well?
Oh no, my daughter is so much smarter than that. She's got to be all sciencey and shit.
Okay.
I mean, nature all the way,
Yeah. Okay. And what do they look like? What do those two look like?
but kind of greens and purpley. She keeps flowers in her hair. Yeah, a little
Kind of
dry.
planty.
Yeah.
Okay. Edgar, what is Edgar?
The man presenting as Edgar may or may not be a dark elf disguised as a human that looks like a traditional like big game hunter safari guy, although looks way too skinny and does not seem to have the body type to match big game safari guy. May or may not actually be Edgar.
I love it.
Does he think he's Edgar?
No. May or may not have heard
What is
Edgar
that?
talking about plans to steal dino DNA at a tavern way too loud.
Okay.
Because apparently that's the appropriate meeting place for these kind of discussions. And thought that sounds like a fun idea, so he is now Edgar.
Okay.
Wow.
So
He's
definitely,
just a dude who showed up.
definitely lacking in the knowledge of the safari area and lacking in the muscle that he's supposed to be area. And you know,
Those are too big for them. Like,
seems like it might be a fun idea, and real name unknown at the moment. It's in there somewhere.
Edgar here for the memes.
Arcane Trickster Rogue.
Here it is. All right, Christoph.
I'm Christoph Patterson, man.
You didn't do the thing.
What thing?
It's me.
Oh, that's from the other movie. I'm doing
You're
the,
gonna do
I'm doing the
both.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
The cycle.
Okay.
Whoa, it's me. Sorry, so, I'm a world-renowned dinosaur trainer.
I've never heard of you, but okay.
Rough crowd. I'm here because if there are more parks, so if we steal the plans and then we give it to our employer and they create a park, then there are more parks to hire Christoph Patterson, the world-renowned dinosaur trainer. And my
Okay.
pet, she's a very clever girl, so
Yeah.
I've got her, and she bought like a bunch of plushies. Yeah. So I've got my Velociraptor.
What does Christoph look like?
Just a human.
Just a human.
Nice, like chiseled features.
Yeah, good,
you know?
good shape.
Good shave. Unlike me to prepare for today. And I like nice, a safari shirt. Something that's nice for hot temperature.
Have you guys seen Jurassic Park?
Something breathable. Maybe a good hat. Real, and,
Way
so-
more buff than is necessary.
Trained way too much for this position.
He just stopped drinking beer. That's how. That's how.
Does the smolder a little too well?
Find my
Dinosaurs only
headshots on
respect
that.
the man that's older.
So I'm just a human ranger, cleric, multi-class.
Very, very cool. All right. So those are our adventurers.
You stopped calling us heroes.
Stressful.
How do you guys want to go about planning the heist? You know that for the most part, where you guys will be starting is that for our two over here, this would be, and just remind me, it's going to be Jimbo Cocktoaston and Jocko Sharp, right?
Jocko Shop, yes.
You guys will be starting in Jurassic Plaza when this whole, so in this area you guys are meeting in a tavern. For Mary and Kat, or Dr. Finbody Ali Potty.
Fintati.
Fintati, sorry, not body. Nothing about the body here. Fintati, Ali Potty.
Got the alley of body though.
And Tater.
Tater.
And you will be in the visitor center to start. And then for Kyle and Brian, who are playing Edgar and Christoph Patterson, you guys are in Rapper Rally
The
area.
rally.
So you guys know that that's where you'll be starting, right? But what's the plan? What's the goal? How do you guys break into this area?
All right. As planned by my mama, I brought you all the plans for the maps, the security detail, and the rounds that they do, their schedules. I've also
real
got
sharp.
where the creatures are being held, where the research is being held. So if y'all want to do sabotage, it's all right there in these laboratories in these specific notebooks. Here's the list.
It's oddly conveniently located.
Listen, laboratories are real simple stuff. It's just a hand scan a 9-digit code and you get right in.
They put all their chickens in that one basket.
So, with you being
Pick up
one of
chickens.
the people who would be in the science area, could you make a history check with advantage?
You ever blown up an entire thing of chicken? Smells great. I feel like I got my name.
God damn it.
Because you blew up the chickens?
Mm-hmm.
In a
Toast.
coop?
What would chicken do? They call me cock toast the rest of my life.
Why?
History with advantage.
Toast
That's
and
a
cocks,
21.
That's what I like.
I don't
21.
understand the question.
Yeah, why did you blow up the...
But it smells real good.
True.
Did you eat the chickens?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking
it was
that
a
would just
family
be
barbecue.
wasteful
What
at
it was.
that
Oh, did you
Y'all getting crazy.
bury the chickens?
Burn them.
Yeah. Was it a slow
No, I ate chickens.
Yeah, but
I think
you
I
ate
like
cock.
mine
You said-
fried
Yeah, I ate
better.
a cock. That's right.
you have to respect
Fried cock
the-
is much better than like
we
roast.
made a-
or
we made
something.
a-
Yeah.
No. We made a soup out of the bones.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then we threw them away again. I don't know.
Right.
Good,
You'd have to ask my.
good old stock.
Yeah. You'd have to ask my cousin Shimbo cock toast.
From the cock toast.
Yeah,
It's
the cock toast.
Shimbo.
Dude, it was so impressive that the entire name was renamed to everybody.
The
It was-
cock toast and line.
It was the generation of the cock toasting house, if you will.
The cock toasting clan.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, did you say shinbone?
I've heard of them.
Shimbo cock toasting.
No, that's mustache friend.
So you rolled 21 in your history. So you know that the labs, obviously based on you working in them, there's two separate labs. There's Laboratory Alpha and Laboratory what's called Delta, right? And those two labs are in the visitor center. That's the best bet. You personally have not been part of Project Lycanthrope at all, but you've been a part of working on the Chimerasaur.
Yes.
And so all the other ones not Lycanthrope would be in Project Alpha, so you would assume the other one would be in Delta as well. As far as that's the projects there, you know that there's these fencing. Actually, that's what you know for that. Can I get my security guard? Who's my security guard? Can you do history check with advantage?
For sure. My answer in character.
Hey, can one of my spuds be in Delta?
Let me know how many spuds you have so I know.
I feel like that's up to you.
No, it's proficiency plus your casting.
Sweet, sweet.
What's your casting modifier?
Casting that would be 7.
Said history?
Good enough. Okay. So yeah.
History.
Yeah.
History, -1. Let's go.
With advantage.
With advantage. Oh, okay.
shit.
That's not a bad roll, though. 14 altogether.
14. Okay. So you know
Alright.
that
We're good.
the fencing that keeps in the dinosaurs some type of magical arcane electrical energy,
Mhm.
and all those ley lines lead
I made
to
that.
one area, and that area is actually located in Jurassic Plaza. Okay, it's a little security bunker within Jurassic Plaza,
The next-
just behind the water ride. Okay.
The next is what we call it.
So you know that information. That would be a good place if you were trying to sabotage. Possibly that might be something you could use.
I can definitely overload that nexus. No big deal whatsoever.
I'm surprised you could get out the word nexus.
What's that supposed to mean? Explain to me your reasoning.
It's just a figure of speech.
To not understand something?
Or a figure of talk.
Kind of an asshole, aren't you, buddy?
I don't like the way you cut you.
I like how you just
Got him.
I don't like the cut of your chin.
I like the way you cut your jib.
I like
it, baby.
Your jib is unappealing to me.
It's uncut.
Yeah, my uncut. Well, excuse my uncut jib.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Jocko, you're a groundskeeper. Can you make a history check with advantage, please?
Of course. Go.
See how good you guys are at your jobs first.
If you guys
Start
want
there.
if you guys want to get in quietly, you can help us get in.
If you want to get in,
pass without trace.
if you want to get in
without a
loudly,
trace of contact.
I got that. I'll distract
Have you ever been
everybody.
spells that doesn't blow stuff up?
You know, I can just get in with my access card, handprint, and 9-digit code.
All right.
But
Is
what if
everybody
there's
ready for a
people
clap?
looking at you?
Then you just say hi.
Because I got 23.
I thought we were snapping now.
We are
back to
snapping.
clap.
I'm sorry. I
Snaps
had to
is
be.
so sad.
I had to put the clap in.
All right, put the.
I had to bring.
Snaps
I had
is
to bring
too
the clap.
sad.
Just do the clap. Man. It's fine. I'm trying to save our beautiful
John will
podcast
turn it
listeners.
down when he edits it.
My,
If he
my
doesn't,
precious
it's fault.
podcast listeners. I'm looking at the camera for my precious
Look at my
podcast-
camera. See how
I'm sorry. The clap.
My
is
precious podcast listeners.
All right. So 20,
Jazz.
23. You know that as far as where people would be located the most, you know that Jurassic Plaza is a very high traffic zone, right?
It's a good thing we picked here to talk about secret things.
A lot of distraction.
It obviously,
Look, have you ever been
visitor
in one of
center,
these things?
another huge high traffic area.
How do you steal a man's wallet?
Like there.
You tell him you're looking for his watch.
You kiss him on the mouth
As a
as a distraction.
groundskeeper,
Well,
you do know that the Sky Glide is one of the fastest means to travel across the park. You really like the Sky Glide. You know, maybe you started out there once. Once upon a time.
Fuck you. I used to work the sky, right? The sky.
You gained enough experience.
You get to work your way up to the
For
helicopter.
Christoph, can you do a history check with advantage, please?
Absolutely. Rip. 20.
20. Okay, very good.
Nice.
So
Nat 20 plus 0.
Oh, not
Oh.
20.
Oh!
See, that's
Oh.
different.
That-
Yeah,
that is
I
really
thought it was
good.
a dirty 20.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
It's a virgin 20.
Pure.
My ears.
That's good.
My
As,
precious ears.
as one of the main animal trainers, you know that if you were really trying to create
Okay.
disruption, two places in general, Raptor Rally, right? So then you're very, very, very aware.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And Theropod Trail. Those are the big hitters. We're
Okay.
thinking T-Rexes, like all the very large carnivore dinosaurs are going to be there.
The good shit.
So
I
if you were to
used my
create,
special training to charm a T-Rex and unleash the T-Rex into the park,
That's hot.
and then we could walk right in.
You know,
That would be a decent distraction.
I
Are
can't
you
think of
telling
people
me I
might get
took
hurt.
charm creature for nothing?
People might get hurt. Well, why
you
did
could
you
charm
lead with
another
that?
T-Rex.
Oh, two
Should've-
T-Rex.
should've led with
That's
that.
better
one.
than one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for
More is
Edgar.
always better.
our safari guide and
the world
expert,
could use
can
a few
you do a history check with advantage?
Yes. Are you sure you want me to do with advantage? I can roll 2 dice.
We know what we said.
Dice, I guess 18.
18. Okay.
it.
You
You like that, don't you?
You've been through Raptor Rally, Theropod Trail, but you kind of bring in another insight. You're like, actually, a sauropod safari would create havoc all throughout Jurassic Plaza, which would be a very population-centric area. So maybe carnivores wouldn't even be necessary. Maybe you could just disrupt that area. So the option, you bring in another, point of view here. That going in.
We could disrupt it over at Sauropod Safari. Although I do kind of like the T-Rex idea.
But they won't.
Seems more fun, to be honest with you.
The herbivores won't eat anybody though, will they?
No, that'll smash
No.
them with their feet.
How you do it's no matter to me. I'm
See-
going to be in the lab.
I do enjoy the idea of passersby being crushed to death, just as a concept of destruction.
Yeah, sure.
But nothing's really is as much satisfying as just watching
No,
somebody just.
Well,
go,
do we want to do this during the daytime
Oh, 100%.
or after the park closes?
I feel like evening is probably the best when everyone's kind of low on energy.
That's a good one.
Yes,
now,
let them fight.
here's a hot take. We could release all of those dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
3 sections.
If I
Just
take,
let them go at it.
Okay, no stuff.
Here's why we don't. Here's why we do it in the daytime and not in the evening.
More
If they're-
people to kill.
They know that any thief is going to come in the light, in the darkness, the safety of darkness, when nobody's here. They're not going to expect a bunch of people who are guests at the park, touring the laboratories, to commit such a heist. You got to go where people are least expecting you. They're going to be looking at people trying to come in when they're not allowed to, not when people are allowed to.
So you're saying we take the tour?
Well, I give the tour.
sounds like perfect cover to me.
Listen,
If I take out the nexus as well, all the security systems are going to fry out all at once. Now, I don't know how long that'll last because there are backups to the nexus that will be activated as the park goes into lockdown. So there is a time frame that we must kind of abide to once that goes down.
Do I know how long it would last if if it went down?
You could do a history or insight check.
Do it.
I am
It
making
wouldn't
shit
be
up
with
right now. by the
advantage.
way.
It was
I know.
good.
I'm literally
Good
like
shit.
I just literally want to actually you so bad.
Do it. Do it. I'm actually me.
Okay, 25.
Do it.
Actually.
Yeah, how many hours?
Would you say?
I said that I didn't give a specific time frame.
Yeah.
I just said there were backups.
Yeah, actually, you know that there's a storm incoming, and so that they're planning on actually having backups already, like the fill in for the storm coming in. So you would have to take out the backup generators of that as well.
Well, there's a storm coming in, so we'd have to take up the backup generators as well if we want to actually have an effect here.
If we have the means to take out the backup generators as well as the Nexus, then I guess that kind of solves all our problems all at once.
What if
I
we run
assume
a
I
dinosaur right into the backup generators? Oh, now I'm just being facetious.
I assume one of y'all can take care of it.
How many backup generators are we looking at?
3.
3 backup generators.
They're all in the same location, but they're pretty hefty.
If they're centrally located, I can take care of that. Demolition is my specialty.
Well, I do know your specialty.
They're kind of like the old computers for the freaking room, you know.
Oh, nice.
But if you use demolitions, they'll know
They'll know something's happening.
something. But if you run a dinosaur into it,
Mm.
it just looks like stupid dinosaurs ran into a thing.
I will admit that my plan definitely has the least subterfuge of all of the available options, but it does have the highest effectiveness, I believe.
I know a couple dinosaurs who are really itching for some more food, and they're I've been talking to them,
Okay.
and they're doing really.
As you
Union rights, man.
I
do.
guess
All right, boys.
They're doing pretty much anything for a couple extra leaves.
I can't imagine where we'd be without somebody who could talk to dinosaurs.
It does seem like a very, very convenient thing that we have stumbled upon. So thank you, Christopher.
Say it my name.
Christoph Patterson for
Look me in the eyes when you say my name.
It's tough. I say that as somebody named Jimbo
Jimbo cack.
Jimbo Cactus.
Gotta love that cactus.
So, well, here's the thing. Do we want to have the dinosaurs run into the backup generators or the Nexus? 'Cause
Both.
The Nexus is doing both is going to look mighty suspicious.
Both is always better.
Well, okay. You want to do, what am I supposed to just sit on my hands and then fucking smoke a joint? What am I doing?
I mean, that sounds pleasant.
You're gonna
You
get
can blow
fired
up so
either way.
fast.
Well, we're all getting fired after this anyway. This place ain't going to survive.
People like me. Why would
Like
they
the
fire me?
dinosaurs, they will go extinct.
I'm not gonna lie, I checked the records. They need people here, so I don't know if we'll actually get fired.
You only
Well,
get fired if you
he's
get
trying to kill
caught.
everybody in the park, but we need people.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Do we even need this job?
Honestly, this job is the worst.
I'm going to be real with you. If everything works, Pintati Aliapati will no longer exist.
I don't think anybody's going to need a job after this, if the paycheck that I was witness to is correct.
Yeah, the other park will just hire me on.
The other, well,
What was the paycheck you were witness to? Just to make sure we're all
I
on
don't
the
know. We don't,
even scale.
I signed a non-disclosure agreement, I'm afraid. I cannot.
Are you double scale? Are you half scale?
Coctotion is quadruple scale. I'm telling you right now.
Just want to make sure no one's maybe,
That's something
on a
you,
different level.
that's something you need to take up with your employer, sir.
It doesn't matter to me what I'm getting paid
I am not the
here.
one paying you, therefore I do not care how much you are getting paid.
Yeah, I'm much more interested in just letting out the dinosaurs. They really deserve freedom. Locking creatures up is a problem.
Honestly,
I'm paid in moral victories by my mama.
Yep.
the money is a secondary goal to just the general destruction afforded to me by my God.
I had
You're
a
a very
go.
linear person.
I would go straight to the point. It's true. No one can ever say that Jimbo Coctotion doesn't get to the point.
Tater,
What?
can you make a history check about this?
I guess. Here, you know what? I'll use the 2 dino dice.
Yeah,
Nice.
So one rolled like shit.
that's why you roll advantage.
Dino shit.
Oh no,
Honestly,
that's
thank God.
terrible.
18.
18. Okay. So you know that the attendance will be lower the day of the storm itself, like the day it hits. You also know that you said 18.
Yeah.
You're privy to a lot of the guest lists and stuff like that.
Yep.
There were some interesting names popping up on the guest list the day of the storm.
Take it real slow so I can hear you.
You're good. the day of the storm. And so those names that you've become privy to: Helga,
Sure.
Sestra, Jalindra, Rothak,
Oh, they're bringing in new dinosaurs?
Honestly,
and Dorfin.
Endorphins?
Dorfin.
Oh, the endorphin.
Those 5 names you've heard of before. They've kind of been there in other heists that you've been a part of. Not working for you guys, but a rival party, if you will.
Oh.
The storm, is going to hit probably when the sun sets, right around there. It's kind of a night storm.
You said those are the 5 other factions?
5 other people who have been a rival party to you guys before. Yeah.
Oh, so those aren't 5 separate faction names.
they're
5 separate people.
5 separate people for the same faction. You guys would know enough. I'd say you guys would know enough that they work for the Golden Horde.
Okay, so we should
The Golden
do this before they get here.
the remnants of the Mongol invasion in Eurasia.
The Kipchak Khanate. Yes. Yeah.
I wonder why the
Over there
history
in
teacher would
Russia.
come up with
I don't
that.
teach world history.
Could just take care of them.
Are we paying tribute to them at some point? Are we a tributary of the
This
Golden
is a
Horde?
tributary system.
We should do it and blame it on them.
Oh, that's
Not
a
bad.
good bet.
Also
It's a damn fun idea.
Then we can keep our jobs.
Well,
I like the cut of
Oh,
your
wait, that's
chip.
not the
Well, we'll need
point.
in
Oh,
that
you don't
case
use jobs.
Finger guns.
Bring your
That's the
ticket.
ticket.
That's the ticket.
Well, we'll
Finger
need in
guns.
that case some kind of DNA evidence to plant in strategical places so that we can pin this little heist on our so-called.
I prefer
we
dressing up as those people and then pulling the heist.
Do any of them look like
what?
7-foot tall Goliath?
There's one.
Well, then this
There's-
plan has no holes in whatsoever.
One of them.
I
and
figured
the
we
name
could just
is
drag
Rothak.
more body around,
Yeah.
spill some blood,
Rothak is
drag it out again, spill more blood.
He's a Goliath. He's huge.
Rothak?
What was the height you said?
7 foot.
7 foot. Probably 6'11".
What's his name?
So close?
Orthac?
Rothak.
Rothak.
Oh, I thought it was
Rothak.
Okay. Well then,
Oh,
You've ran into him before. You guys have fought him before. Like he's, like these people with things that you guys have. Like once she mentions these, you're like, oh yeah, that asshole. Like
You know,
State
there's some
barbarian
guys.
motherfucker,
They're kind of shit. We should
We're still at the
definitely.
bar.
yeah,
Yeah. Have my raptor steal me another drink.
yeah. Do you have a name for your record, by the way? Or
Clever girl.
clever girl?
I thought you were gonna say like red or green or something.
Roy G. Biv.
Rainbow. Indigo. Violet would be a good name.
Oh, I love that.
You just see as Jocko's sitting there talking to you, a tankard flies over,
Are we sure
and he
that
just
this
catches
isn't-
it in his hand and he's drinking because he has.
Are we sure that's not slightly too unambiguous of a distraction?
Drinking or
The raptor, I mean.
oh, the more ambiguous. No, that's not right. The more obvious, the better.
Okay.
Because if you're gonna distract somebody,
I mean,
you gotta be real obvious about it.
she's a very well trained Utah raptor.
Yeah, she gets a seat at the table.
I say she's
She gets some grog.
Yeah.
He's trying to get space.
They really throwing him back. He gets 3 to.
All the taverns like,
click, 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 click. Dang. Just like Shimbo.
Goddamn.
Hide in plain sight, as they say.
You put a fancy little straw hat on her, she'll spit an image of my cousin Shimbo.
So,
Poor
She's a handsome woman.
would you guys say that you guys have an idea of, thinking about meetup points, thinking about who wants to go do what? Would you guys say you guys have somewhat of a plan?
I would say that the best plan that I've kind of conceived at this point would be for Jimbo to overload the Nexus, and then Kristoff can kind of corral all of the dinosaurs to kind of overrun and stampede the backup generators.
Are you thinking carnivores or herbivores?
Herbivores.
Both is always better.
The herbivores are larger, therefore they probably would be.
Well, we're starting off on the Raptor Rally.
Yeah. Well, not only
Yeah, but
We're near all the carnivores.
yeah, but we can meet them over there.
In terms of causing trouble.
As far as the backup generators go, I can keep things quiet. And he's like referencing the fact that he knows silence.
Can your silence stop everyone from seeing a 45-foot brontosaurus step on something?
Certainly, if you get them all into the laboratory tour, I can distract them with a whole bunch of jargon and nonsense that nobody's going to understand anyway and keep them safely inside where the sound dampening will do you more favors than you think.
And we said what we're looking for is possibly at the visitor center. Is that what we heard? The DNA.
Yeah, that's where the lab's going to be.
Yeah.
Also, you can count on me to collect DNA as I'm going through my tour.
That's what she said.
Because here's the thing that Jimbo's thinking. We can write off a stampede of herbivores as kind of like a natural occurrence. You know, we know what herbivores are like. They're panicky. They do some questionable things sometimes. But a big explosion at a nexus of arcane energy, I feel like that's going to make quite a bit of an explosion, a bit of a noise. So
It'll draw the guard to the nexus, I
That
think.
that is a strategy. If you wanted to do that, my thought was to kind of hide the explosion behind the silence that this young fellow is alluding to.
You tell a man you want his watch, he leaves his wallet open.
Okay. Well, what do you all think?
They
I'll
work.
give you my idea.
Oh, I
You
can
got
also
there.
cast silence. Turns
Oh.
out.
Oh well.
I
What if-
cannot.
I have
What
a
if you
question.
just tell a man you want his wallet?
Well, usually
Steal his
if
wallet, then.
you flirt with him a little bit, he'll give it to you.
I should also mention this. Your mercenary guild has given you guys a few items each.
All right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Ooh.
Should have led with that.
You eat 2 greater potions of healing each, and 3 common.
Wow. Very generous. Wait,
Two
Wait till I throw
greater,
it. Wait till
3
you see what I
common.
throw at you. Yeah. You'll see how generous it
I'll take none of that.
You said 2 greater, 3
2
common.
greater, 3 common. Yeah, or basic, or how you call them. Other than that, let's start with Mary. Roll a D100 for me.
Okay.
This is where the fun begins.
This
The
might
complete chaos.
possibly influence your guys' plan.
Oh, what is it? We're gonna get. We're gonna. What was it? The wand of summoning Matt or something like that. What was it?
Oh, wand
That
of-
was me and
yeah, wand of Mark, right?
Wand of Mark.
Wand of Mark.
I got the wand of
How many
Mark
common?
And summoned a guy named Mark.
3 common to
and then
63.
63. All right.
oh, we're doing the percentile dice. Okay. Loving it percentile
Somebody
dice.
better get 69
Okay.
Or 23.
or 20.
You will receive the wand of web.
Wand of Web.
The web wand.
Nate, can you give me your 100?
Yes. Oh, wait.
Are we going in before that other party shows up, or after?
Well, they're guests and we work there, so.
I got a solid 20.
About 20.
I have questions.
Well, I have a question. You work for security. How much security are we going to be dealing with? If we fail at
On a low kind of day, on like the day of the storm coming in, I can't imagine there's going to be quite so much security. I'll probably be, and since, I have a little bit of sway in that kind of idea, so I've been making sure everybody who wants to take that day off, just kind of, encouraging that kind of behavior. Like, it'll be fine. Nothing's going to happen.
Belt of dwarven kind.
Belt of dwarf.
Nice.
a nice bushy beard?
you got beard now.
His previous kind of hot guy
Yeah.
stubble has now become a beard.
Very nice.
Andrew.
I got a 7. Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay.
Why can't I find
Wow, okay, look at you. Whatever weapon you're using, what are you using?
Yes.
I'm a sorcerer, so probably a great club.
A great club.
I'll take his +1.
I love. It's a +1 great club.
Yeah, +1 great club.
You knew where it was going. All right. For your D.
Shillelagh. I got an 80.
80. Right.
Great club +1.
Come on, helmet teleportation.
Helm of Brilliance, let's go. Staff of the Magi, let's do.
Does it get the common, like the bubble
Yeah.
that you can breathe up to an hour?
Yes. Helm of Water breathing.
You said 80, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. It's a potion.
So specific.
Potion of fire giant strength.
Oh shit!
Oh my
Oh
lord.
shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Smash it
Bro.
on
Holy
yourself.
shit.
You just come and pick up the entire Mr. Center and leave.
For Edgar, what did Edgar say?
22.
22. Potion of fire breath.
Alright.
Sick.
Got some synergy here.
And for Cater,
16.
16. Potion of invisibility.
Oh. That's handy.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
I'll find out when I use
Yeah, I
click
think
on it.
I want to say it lasts an hour if I'm remembering the potion right. It could be 8.
Is it
Right.
the purple potion? Because it's
It'll,
an hour.
it'll say potion of invisibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, 8 hours.
It's,
it's an hour.
It's an hour. Yeah.
We got a lot of goals.
Alright, let's blow up a chicken coop. Or what are we
Yeah.
doing?
No,
Yeah.
dinosaur coop.
Dinosaur.
All right.
Raptor
We're blowing
coops.
up the dinosaur coop. Multiple dinosaur coops.
I mean, it seems like the logistics of blowing up a dinosaur coop versus a chicken coop is just a measure of scale, really.
It depends on the dinosaur. Some of them are the size of chickens.
That's what I'm saying. It's a sense of scale.
You're correct, more or less.
And they have feathers.
What are we expecting from the security force in terms of equipment? In terms of like what kind of resources do they have?
Well, we got these here.
Looking like
They got these stones of far speech, but they're a bit fritzy.
Is that odd?
No,
Okay.
you gotta
Are you
like.
mic'd right now?
Well, I mean, it's like you gotta channel your arcane energy into it in order for it to function correctly. It's like you guys have been hearing like people talk over it, but it's like a walkie-talkie. You have to hold down
Do
the
we
button.
need to insight check this double agent?
are
Hold down your action button.
we talking about rifles, swords, shields, like arrows,
What's a rifle?
gun? I don't.
Well,
we have rifles in this.
There's a
Yeah,
couple sharpshooters
100%.
up in the.
I feel like this DNA.
Absolutely.
There's a
things
couple
is rifles.
sharpshooters
Yeah.
up in the sky ride, kind of monitoring the situation sometimes.
Okay.
But,
There's technology-wise, you have you would definitely have some type of gunpowder usage from your arcane, like
Oh.
musketeers, arcane archers, those kind of guys.
Mhm.
You would know that typically security are what we call arcane guards.
Mhm.
So almost everybody in this park has some type of magical
Oh,
ability.
Okay.
Not
Slap
wizard
this.
casting or something like that, but yeah,
Serious
they're
stuff.
kind of sorcerer based. You know.
Yeah, a lot of innate casting. A lot of people that don't quite know what they're doing, but they've got the power to do it.
Think Hexblade almost. You know what I mean?
I guess that would be like a warlock version
Yeah.
of that kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah,
Oh.
people that they've gathered power, but they're not quite sure what to do with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That kind of unguided arcane power.
it's always
The
good.
nine.
Times.
The
Konami.
great
Yeah, just
times.
like me. You got it.
There are people in the Skyglide.
There are there are sharpshooters up there.
How high up from the ground level are we talking?
So they're about 60 feet in the air. Yeah.
feet.
Now, if we like cut the string
we-
and they all fell,
There's areas in Sauropod Trail and Sauropod Safari and Theropod Trail that they go up to 120. So it elevates up.
So the question really is that we could disable the Skyglide. It would not be too difficult to do so. However, it is the most efficient way of transporting
Straight.
ourselves as well. So if we took out that, it would hinder our escape attempt.
nobody's got any of those like Banffy spells.
I prepared a dimension door.
Sweet.
Oh.
And this
Good
Crikey.
thinking, Tot.
dimension
I
door
love you,
would be
Mom.
very, very helpful.
Love you too, baby.
And in that case, we could very easily disable the Skyglide and disable any opportunity that these sharpshooters would have to kind of delay us.
There's you guys would all know this. There's 3 connections between the 2 islands. There's the Skyglide. There's the Colossal Crossing, the big bridge up north, right? And then south, where Visitor Center is. Those are the only 3 spots where you guys can really cross over between the islands.
About how wide is the river between the islands?
Between those islands, you're looking at about 300 to 400 feet.
All
Yeah.
right.
So not insignificant.
Filled with like dinosaurs
On the actual crossing?
on the
No.
water, like if you.
Oh,
were
on
to
the water,
swim
yeah.
across.
There's a lot of herbivores going through there. As you get north of think of the crossing as like a dam, so it blocks off the carnivorous ones up north.
All right, so
we're
crossing the Cretaceous River Rapids would be
all herbivores.
herbivores.
Yep.
And
Yep. And then there's another dam where just north of the bowl as well, where you see a little bridge piece there with the arrows next to it. That's another dam that blocks that because the bowl is also full of carnivorous as well.
Okay, so by the herbivore's head, there's like something cutting that off from
Yep.
everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing to fret about as long as you're not a broccoli man.
Or potato.
Or a potato.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Actual potato.
Yeah.
Whole table looks.
Justin, I have 2 potatoes.
You're a walking plant.
I'm not a literal
Now-
plant, usually.
Yeah, we have the means to get into the visitor center, into the research area to steal the dino DNA. Luckily for us, the visitor center is right next to the exit to the park. But do we want to take that exit? Is the question.
So how can we escape
What
the
other
island?
exit is there?
There's ships like ferries that would be south of the visitor center. It's off map there.
All right.
Yeah. Everybody who comes to this area enters through ferry.
The problem with doing such a thing would be that
Do we have enough a crew to, or would we have to rely on the actual crew of the ferry?
Oh, you guys would. I'd say that as mercenaries. That's a good question. Backgrounds are what?
We got a getaway guy?
Charlatan.
Faction agent.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. What's your background?
Charlatan.
Charlatan.
Also
Not really the
charlatan.
play here.
Eco-terrorism.
Equal.
That's your background? Custom?
It's based on
another one.
Magic the Gathering background.
Ravnica background.
Yeah.
Also charlatan.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
let me check.
Yeah, I chose a background.
Description. Huh?
So
Questions nobody ever asked.
I can contact our faction or our.
Oh, I can take us underground.
I put myself as a myriad operative.
Okay.
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 Still would be great right now.
Criminal myriad operative.
Yeah, yeah. So like a subcategory.
It's under
We can
description.
overthrow it again.
Is the aquatic dinosaur that you came up with, is that a carnivore or herbivore?
Definitely carnivore.
I have a faction agent.
I may be able to convince it to give us a ride. They might eat us. 50-50.
Yeah, the idea
Bing
was
Bong will not eat me.
Better than the lottery is what you're saying.
I know.
Well,
Yeah.
So going back to finishing the details at this this planning session, let's get that final idea, final thing that you guys need to be on the same page, and then we'll get this all going.
we wanted Jimbo to blow up the Nexus. We wanted either Jocko or Pater
Sure.
to
Go ahead.
to silence the stampeding herbivores that go over the backup generators. We also wanted to disable the skyline. How would we go about doing such a thing? Does anyone have any knowledge of the skyline? Does anyone have any previous experience
heard
with the
this gentleman has some
skyline that they may have to share with the rest of the class?
Yako started in the skyline?
I don't know. Nate did. That's kind of what the joke was.
I may
You have
not.
advantage.
We're blurring the lines here real bad. The fourth wall is on tenuous legs.
Oh shit.
It's pretty good.
Is this a history roll?
Yep.
24.
Well, you know. What's your question? What do you need to know? Because he knows.
You talking pose, tension, mid?
What's the weak point in the machination of the Skyglide that we might be able to disable with the least amount of effort?
Or
Well.
suspicion.
True. One or the other would be ideal. Both would be ideal, but
Well, as you know, as I know, the rod does go down when lightning is within 20 miles. So, the ideal spot to take it
You killed
down
him.
would
He's
definitely be at the attention point of the ride.
Code yellow.
so your plan is to use the cover of the incoming storm to cast a lightning type spell.
I do not know any lightning type spells.
Don't you worry about that. I'll handle it.
This man is a genius. He's saying we do nothing because they're going to shut it down when the storm comes.
Oh, is that what you're saying?
It will have to go down, because if there's a storm incoming, then it will have to go down when it's within 20 miles, which it'll be right on top of us, so that is within 20 miles. Presumably.
I wish you didn't think of that, Stacey.
Forecast
You
is
know, it came back to bite me. And you know what? Good on you.
Well,
My knowledge is too powerful! Ah!
well, hot damn ticket. If that ain't a problem, that solves itself.
Working the skyride was a conundrum, because oftentimes you were just working the guests.
All right, so Skyglide, excuse me,
It'll take care of itself.
take care of itself. And I guess the only real issue here would be to coordinate the event of the herbivore stampede, which I believe you two gentlemen will be all for.
Absolutely.
follow the lead of Crystal Pass.
So, disabling you and me with disabling security. They'll be in charge of disabling the skyline and creating a very nice distraction. And then our two scientists will be there to extract the dino DNA.
I can confidently say I can do that.
Okay.
I'll distract some people.
Last order of business then will be this means of escape. I am able to contact my group in order to facilitate a fair ride, but if we go up through the main gate, we will be attracting some measure of attention. Does anyone have any alternative routes that we may be able to use?
Provided any other distractions don't happen, I've got Dimension Door.
That only takes you and me, babe. You know?
Well, that's not like
Yeah, we'll run away real fast.
Well, my trust in
Appreciate the
you has
honesty.
my trust in you has evaporated precipitously.
listen, I have the payload.
Yeah, so we'll get paid whether.
So
Hold on. Go on.
Go ahead.
We'll get y'all paid. Don't worry about it.
You're taking the DNA, and you can escape just the two of you without us.
I mean, it depends.
I can, but I won't.
But we won't.
Make a deception check.
Insight.
Yes, this
You
plan
get
does
insight.
seem to have
Absolutely get
some
insight.
holes.
Anybody wants insight?
All right.
Insight.
I get
for my
advantage on deception.
You don't have to tell me deception. You get whatever it might be. Is it persuasion?
Yeah,
Is
we
it
could have
It's deception because I get advantage.
Okay.
Actually, well,
Oh, and I needed it.
It's testing checks. Here.
17.
Hold on, I need to look at my.
18. 18. Okay.
Oh, wait, I know nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, you good guidance. Yeah.
the idea does seem sound.
Oh man.
I trust them completely.
We're right.
I trust him implicitly.
I'm gonna smack you on your shoulder
Okay.
Slow catch.
because I really, she's so trustworthy. I'm gonna partially inspire you
What am I rolling?
just in case you.
Deception, I
Oh
guess.
God, is it a D8 or whatever? Yeah, it's a D8.
A D8? Thank goodness.
Jesus. Oh, that's because it's bubble seven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a. I can do math, I swear to God.
Math rock, yeah.
18.
18.
And mine's a
Oh,
21.
14.
So you're able to read
Mhm.
into them, but you can't read Tater.
Okay.
You said 17.
Yes.
Just not enough.
14.
14 not able to. Did you insight or not?
I trust them implicitly. There's no problem. There's no holes in this plot
Yeah,
whatsoever.
So the only
It's an
person
actual one.
that has
an
any
actual one.
inclination would be over here.
There's no reason for me to know.
Here's the thing.
So
So Jimbo, you would
Okay.
have. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say my character believes them, but my character is also kind of here to just stir shit and have fun.
Yeah.
So could I pretend like I don't believe them?
I would say that you're more of you don't care, right? You know,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah, they're saying that, but in the same point, like you have your own goals, right?
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
In a similar vein, I think that Jimbo doesn't trust them and doesn't believe that they won't escape at the nearest possibility. However, them escaping isn't necessarily a terrible thing because it's not like if people die in this, like if one of our characters die, they're not going to get paid anyway. So if the goal is to get this dino DNA to our employer, if they
Everyone gets
leave,
paid.
like
Yeah, that's a good
that does still like the objective is still
Yeah, we could just leave
Yes.
on the next ferry.
Yeah.
We're gonna
If
get
your
you
goal
all
is to get
paid.
paid,
Don't
that's true.
worry.
yeah, like the idea is cause destruction, get paid.
I thought you were gonna go pretty dark with that. Like, well, we could just kill him. We still get paid.
I was on the
Well-
same like thought process too. I was like, oh, this is pretty dark. Yes.
Jimbo wants to blow up some humans too. Or
Jimbo
elves,
doesn't
I'm
care
sorry.
if people die, but that's not the objective. The objective is destruction of property and basically chaos. But like, so like people die, that's fine. But like murder is like inherently not chaotic because murder is planned.
Yeah.
So if people die,
Only
people die.
sometimes.
So like he's basically like, okay, well, in the chaos of people dying because of a stampede, like, oh well, they shouldn't have been standing there.
Should have been stampeded.
Yeah. So yeah, like if they skedaddle, if they hit the eject button, dimension door away, deliver the dino DNA, like that kind of takes the onus off of us as long as we can reasonably distract from our suspicion of people that we did anything wrong.
Yeah, we just slip out with the crowd.
Yeah. So that might actually not be the worst situation that we're in. And I think the plan would be we all kind of just leave because dino DNA, like it's in. I imagine we put it in like a backpack or something, which would
You
be
each-
extremely easy to.
I was thinking
Good
put it
question.
in
You
a
each
shaving
have a
cream
bag of
can.
incubation. It's called.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is essentially bagable, but that's beside the point.
So I think like that's an easy thing to hide. Like, or a giant crowd of people is leaving. Like they're not going to stop everybody and be like, oh no, don't leave the park where all of the dinosaurs are eating you.
Yeah, there's also an active stampede
Yeah,
and a storm.
yeah. So like
People are going to get evacuated.
I believe that there will be enough chaos that we don't need any particularly like elaborate plan.
Also, a known scientist from the park leaving with samples.
Well, they don't know.
Who's gonna give a fuck?
Yeah, true enough.
They're gonna be like, of course, Dr. Iron
I like this plan.
Right this way.
Feeling pretty good.
Jimbo likes this plan. It's got solid roots, and it's got enough contingencies to make my hair stand back on a.
You know who's got solid roots?
He's complimenting your roots, Mama.
Potatoes.
Oh. Before we execute this mission,
The joke was mashed at best.
I'd like to perform a ceremony of nature. If you guys would all like to join me,
Yes, 100%.
We're all getting married. Nice.
we're all going to get married
yeah.
as a little ritual that I like to perform with, people I go into business with,
Mhm.
and it will all bless us for the next 7 days on this heist.
Toast to that.
Sure, I definitely won't promptly divorce you.
What is? Wait, is
Well, no, you have to widow me.
wait. Is this like actual? Like what? What? Can you tell me more about the ceremony?
This is the spell
It's the
ceremony.
ceremony.
All right.
We all get +2 AC.
Nice.
Oh, we have to get married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. It's
What
like,
are the
You don't have
legal?
to kiss me.
What are the legal ramifications of this?
I don't have to kiss you?
No.
What?
Well, and what's the point?
Well, now we're from
Awesome.
Fantasy West Virginia or something.
Well, Mama, I'm gonna kiss you on your
Mama.
cheek like usual.
Take me home.
now,
Your
are
own.
they all married to you, or are they all married to each other? That's the
You
question.
touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage for the next 7 days. Each target gains +2 AC, bonus their AC, while within 30 feet of each other. A creature can benefit from this right again only if widowed.
So,
So someone in this party has to die for us to be
I guess-
widowed. So if you all allow me to touch you, And I hope that everyone will be touched by this experience.
The man legally known as Edgar is going to marry you.
Yeah, it's just
I have papers, okay?
you're investing your soul. You know, it's your being, the essence.
But
of
if you
Edgar.
if you
Yeah.
die, then I'm widow.
If anyone
Yeah, if
dies,
anyone
we're all
dies.
widowed.
If one
Okay,
person
yeah. Oh, it's all right.
That's what we're thinking of.
I'm all right with that.
what are the odds of one of us dying?
And the plus 2 AC is when they're 30.
We're all 30 feet of each other.
Okay.
All of us?
Oh.
All of us are just 2 people.
I think it's with anyone. Hold on.
Any 2 people.
That would suck.
If I'm being honest, we're in the same part of the park as
Right.
each other. So,
Buddy system.
I mean, if it has to be all of us, I know you clank types don't really believe in the polygamy thing all the time.
It is
so I don't-
polygamous, yeah.
It is.
Yeah, each
Oh, I
target
hope so.
plus 2 AC while they are within 30 feet of each other. So we all have to be within.
So
Okay.
when we're only together, it doesn't work unless everyone's together.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
So you want to go in on a side wedding?
You can't unless somebody dies.
Can I interest you?
Well, I'm just
I don't know
saying.
about that. Mama
I'm
and I
just
have to be
saying.
together,
see
and
you've
I don't
invested
want to
in
get
the-
married.
Well,
at
that's
this point.
that's not
You can also
legal.
purchase a
That is not right. Okay.
I can't marry my mama.
It's all of us or none of us.
It's just
okay?
paper, man.
We're all in
It's
this
not
together.
Listen, we gotta survive rap the rally. If you want to enter in a pact, is what I would call it.
You want to be my patron?
I am all
Take
right
double
with that. That's
This
quite
is a
all
little
right
bit
with me.
There are some who
I
call
can
me.
finally be warlock.
Nice.
All right, ad level warlock.
Explode.
Pack of the charlatan.
Just a free explained lol.
That checks out.
Are we on agreement?
who is taking the marriage?
I'll get married.
Yeah.
We're all very married.
All right.
I was going no, and then my mama went.
We'll both be married to him and not each other. It's fine.
I mean,
Yeah. If you
I don't know if that's how it works.
If
I think
it's-
you guys.
If it's more comfortable, it's more of a harem than a. so you're all married to
Actually,
me.
that makes me much more comfortable.
Thank you.
Yo, what?
Thank you, Samantha.
That's my mom. What?
That's my mom, bro.
Bruh. All right,
I'm sorry. That was an inside tangent.
let's go.
So-
let's fucking do it.
We find ourselves 7 days, the seventh day of that ceremony, over in the park. The day of the storm that you know. It is currently opening time, and already at this point, our lovely Jacko Sharp is dealing with a code brown over at Jurassic Plaza.
Unfortunate.
You shut yourself.
Somebody's
Just go brown poo.
Yeah.
Jimbo Coctoston, you are currently
I just assumed. I didn't know.
you're currently working security there at Jurassic Plaza, and you're watching as Jacko Sharp is
Puts another piece of bubblegum in this.
putting
giant
some elbow
ball.
grease into this.
I want you to know I'm putting in almost no elbow grease. I have a so I have the feet telekinetic, and so I have a hand that is telekinetically shoveling some shit, and also an unseen servant that is also moving some shit. So shit's just sort of moving away from the spot,
Very cool.
Yes.
and he's just sort of standing and being like, "Good job, good job, well done."
Do you have hirelings for them? Do you have hirelings?
I just have the. Oh, you mean like?
Because you'd be like the head of grounds.
That's true.
So you'd have actual people.
What
you
actually
could
have-
You
demand.
can have employees, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's more. Yeah, I'm the inspiring leader of my underling. I'm sitting there supervising. I have a clipboard. I'm checking off that X
That's-
amount of shit was
Yeah,
moved.
That's more like middle management.
Yeah.
See, actually, that's way better.
You gotta pick it up if you're gonna meet quota, okay?
I have one here that we need to be moving 500 pounds of shit within the hour, and we've only moved 397 pounds. That's not enough. It is 45 minutes in.
Either our dinos aren't regular, or you're not keeping up with the pace.
You don't get your lunch break until this shit is moved.
Oh, there's less than 500. Can't confirm.
Get your hands into it. That's just not good form.
Jim,
What is the proper form of picking up dino shit? Can you elaborate?
Well, you want to squat down, you want to get your hands right in there, and you want to lift it up, and you want to just move the shit.
Inspiring.
Yeah, feel inspired. Now get in there.
This ain't my job, son.
Jimbo, you have this owlin walk up to you, heavily dressed in like a blue cloak, some type of chainmail, and they're carrying, most people have some type of weaponry attached to their back or something like that. They walk up to you and they go, "Hello, I'm looking for directions to the Spinosaurus Sailor Show."
All right. So, you see that big old bridge with all the stuff on it?
Oh, I lost my map. Are you talking about the one just and you like
Straight east of us.
Oh, yeah, that's
Gooey.
wow, that is big.
Yeah. Big old bridge. You go right over that. You know, keep walking. And then when you run into their stuff, there ain't no more stuff to look at. That's where you're at.
Oh, okay. Is it a good show? Have you seen it yourself?
Excellent show.
Oh, cool. Does anybody ever die or anything?
Oh yeah, that's what makes it such a good show.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I was here for. Yeah. All right.
Can I make a caveat? I think it'd be hilarious if he's like, "Oh yeah, I got it," and he like pulls a map out of his ass crack, and it's like a stain on it. And he's like, "You want to go over?"
He'll obviously do that, and he's like this big shirtless dude. There's nowhere for him to pull that map from. And he's just like, "No, I'll go over here."
There's like ass slap stain on it.
Why are you shirtless?
Why aren't you shirtless?
I'm not answering that question.
I'm gonna dignify that.
Yeah, that's a terrible question. Anyway, yeah. So, all right, we're gonna go over this here map. We're gonna go over this way. You're gonna keep walking to the end of it, and then if you hear people screaming, that's where you went.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And like she kind of like waves over, and a couple more of their friends kind of walk over.
Time to be off shit. You want to cuss some people?
What you doing later, baby?
What you doing, baby?
You in the killing business?
Oh no.
Oh boy, here I go.
You're not gonna kill
Yeah,
it. Just can't stop.
Here's a business card. Define me exactly.
Jocko,
Pulls it out of nowhere. Here you go. Here's my business card.
Jocko, one of your hirelings, is calling out to you. Sir, it's not coming up. Like I can't get the stain out.
Well, that seems like a you problem.
Shit.
Yes, that is shit.
No, I mean like, yeah, you're right. Alright, and then just keep scrubbing away.
He's gonna be like, no, pick it up like this. Like he's gonna like show him the moves. He's gonna give him
Inspiration?
He's gonna
Inspiration.
well, not inspiration. Actually, it's just I'm using the help action from 30 feet away.
Okay, so we'll see how he does here. Okay, yeah, they're like, oh, that's how you do it. Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yes.
And
Listen to me more.
starts, using this prestidigitation technique, to kind of work it out there.
That's part of my. So that's part of my mastermind.
Okay.
30 feet away, I can help.
This morning, the crowd has been a little less than typical due to the news of the storm incoming. So a little less than the last 3 days. It's also like in the middle of the 10-day, so it's not really like the end of the 10-day. So it's kind of.
I feel like people would be kind of frantic trying to get everything in they can before the storm hits.
Yeah, the Jurassic Plaza, though, is pretty packed still, considering the rest of the park. And you see people working on games. There's people going on this like roller coaster that ends up being like a little splash zone at the end of it. And for the most part, a lot of people are gathering for the Ankylosaur air hockey show, in which you see these two Ankylosauruses and people like safari riders are on top, and they're like hitting these gigantic boulders across at each other as they play air hockey. Yeah.
Seems more like soccer to me, but what can you say?
As you say that, one of the guests goes by, "Yeah, you're kind of right. Man, whoever named this park sucks." It just keeps walking.
What an idiot!
That young man has some strong opinions.
Sport sucks.
Both of you on your guys' little sending stones, if you will. You have these little sending stones for communication.
Don't start far speech.
Stones of far speech. You get this.
Do you make the static noise?
Absolutely does. There's Jimbo got those and rolling in.
Like adds the static to
Yeah, dude.
You get one of your guys is one of the park supervisors. Jethro is the name. Jethro goes, "All right, guys, we have the founder inbound coming towards Jurassic Plaza. Make sure it looks shipshape."
Yeah, alright, what was his name?
Jethro. is the
Jethro.
name. Yeah.
I'm just, I keep, like, Jimbo kept coming in my head. That's not it. Alright, Jethro, we got, 200 some pound, pile of dino shit on, Jurassic Plaza. It's being worked on, but, it's a giant pile of dino shit.
Is that the 397 pounds they were working on?
It was originally 500 pounds. We've worked to 397, and we're gonna get there.
All right, he should be on his way. And then as he's like on his way, there is the founder already in Jurassic Plaza, just already walking in. All right, what we looking at here? Oh, looks good. What the fuck is that?
Our best.
Jocko, when I hired you, I figured you'd get it done, but damn, these Highlands ain't doing shit.
Well, first and foremost, I think that I deserve a pay raise. Because this is the standard package. The premium package has shit removed by the time you get here.
Become persuade.
That is a lot of shit. I'm gonna use it.
I knew there was a reason I hired you, Jocko.
Jocko went from 0 to hero so fast.
Yes.
Do we all know the name of the founder?
Yeah, you guys would all know his name, which once again it was Jarn Helmholt.
Jarn.
Jarn. Jarn, Jarn,
Jarn.
and then Helmholt.
Oh, actually, wait. What's the advantage? Oh, wait, that's just against.
He's got an elderly dwarf.
I'm giving you
No
advantage
bigger
for help.
Oh, wait, is he a dwarf?
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Yes! I have advantage on persuasion against dwarves.
Oh, no, he's a
Dwarf!
Yeah!
You got the
Wow.
belt.
The story writes itself.
Yes! This is amazing.
Wow, that's clutch.
Wait, actually, I already had advantage.
You already had advantage.
Damn.
Double advantage.
Roll again.
Roll again!
It would just be the regular advantage. So what do you got?
I got a 15.
15. Okay. So as you kind of say that to him,
Pretty good.
all right, we can talk raises later. All right, let's get the storm passed, get the people through, and then we'll see what we can do. All right.
Yes, and we'll continue doing our best.
It's gonna be a shit storm pretty soon.
So if this is their best, can we get them to do a little better?
Hey, be better. Yes,
That's
they're
what I'm
gonna
talking
try.
about, Jocko. And they start walking.
Do they do better?
Roll a performance check.
With advantage.
Oh no, it's you got it.
Because Jarn's helping.
They're inspired.
Actually, I have to.
Performance. Like a 13.
No.
There's like,
Shitty boss.
They're not getting paid more.
Just like, yeah. Asshole.
As Jarn starts walking away, he looks over to you, Jimbo. Why are you shortlist again? We have a uniform.
I got a name tag.
God.
Dear
Yeah.
your nipple.
Yep.
Yes, it does appear that your cum gutters are exposed.
Excuse you?
So, it's just not gonna wear a uniform.
It's gonna rain soon. I don't want to get it all wet.
You gotta look him a nice owner.
Yeah, okay. Just looking straight down at him.
He just kind of and starts walking away.
4 o'clock.
Fucking security. Bunch of animals.
You know what's secure? These belts.
As this is going on, we move our way over to the visitor center.
Jocko, oh my. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my.
As we get to the visitor center, we see Tater and Dr. Fintati. Dr. Fintati, you are currently showing some of the guests that you are giving a tour of at the visitor center, and you're showing them some of the eggs hatching, and you're explaining to them how you do indeed look up all their skirts to see that they're all female and not male for the dinosaurs, and you just so they don't genetically breed and keep breeding.
Of course, sexing the dinosaurs is extremely important. However, I bet you're far more interested in how we get these dinosaurs here in the first place. Of course you are. I don't need to hear any confirmations of that, and I already know. And it's what?
If the dinosaurs are already wearing skirts, why do you need to check what gender they are?
We put the skirts on after.
That only exacerbates the question of why you need to check afterwards.
Why do
Anyway, yeah.
dinosaurs wear skirts?
Because it makes little children ask questions.
She's right. It
Am
did.
I little children?
I assume so.
I was definitely thinking that.
You see a 29-year-old.
If you ask dumbass kid stuff, you're gonna be treated like a dumbass kid.
Mommy, what does dumbass mean?
Mommy, this lady is sexist.
This scientist is kind of a prick.
Anyway, young minds, I'm going to nourish you.
She's literally judging them by their sex. That's sexist.
I don't put the skirts on them, I just tell them which ones they need skirts. Anyway, I bet you're all wondering how we get the dinosaurs here in the first place. Yes, you are. I already know it. Don't ask. No? Good. So, it's no easy feat to get dinosaurs here from the past. Of course, we all know that there are certain islands in Faerun that have dinosaurs already, but there are some that are extinct and could be used for different scientific wizardry magic purposes that we can bring them back to elucidate. So, utilizing the acceleration and gravitational approaches to time dilation, we spin these runes here. You see the rings around the cage here with the goat?
They're the ones that sparkle.
Yes, this goat here, let's call him Jim.
Bo.
Jim.
Jim here is going to become a dinosaur.
What?
Don't worry about it. Yes.
Is he from the famous cock toasted line?
He could only wish.
I've heard of the world famous cocktail.
I bet you
My
have.
neighbor
They're
should
quite
know.
famous. We spin these rune-inscribed rings in opposing but concentric trajectories around the experimental space, spinning in different velocities to artificially alter the artificial gravitational movement, creating a time dilation. The time inside the rings is different from the time out here. Get it, children?
Yeah, so I'd be older?
Yes.
Cool.
This magic is largely liturgical. That means words, songs, spoken.
Yeah, you're talking about like basic time-space dilation.
Yes, exactly.
I learned
Call
that
a
in space
child that
kindergarten.
understands.
I learned that in Strixhaven University.
Time-space dilation is tight.
Strixhaven University can only glean half the information that I have at my disposal. They wish they were as well versed in chronology as I. However, I will enlighten you on the rest, the difference, if you may.
Mommy, why is this lady so bitter?
Okay, kids, let's all spin like the runes do.
You've never met a scientist.
She seems overworked and underpaid.
These standard incantations are done in range of the experimental space, but the intent of the magic is actually focused using a tincture of Mimosa pudica and lilies. As you can see, the plants around the rings, children.
I'll druid craft
pretty.
them awesome flowers to keep them entertained.
They
Whoa.
represent the druidic perspective of time and its passage, and these plants are used to restore memory and gain insight into the journey sometimes takes after life has ended, and I've changed my accent. Don't worry about it, I'm sure they didn't notice.
As she whispers over to Teeter.
Once these have been stabilized, we surmise correctly that the sacrifice, Jim, can be infused with the
Our
memories
new
contained.
friend.
You said sacrifice?
No, our friend. She
Sacrifice.
meant friend.
Within this fossil,
They're gonna kill the goat?
Friend.
we are going to kill the goat. Infused in this fossil artifact and be transformed, and therefore, the extinct creature and its memories contained in this rock will be reborn inside Jim.
See, he's not gonna die, he's gonna reborn.
So what you're saying is that ritual sacrifice brings back the dead?
Yes.
Ritual! 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 Ritual!
You might be wondering how this is different from necromancy, and I'll tell you. Necromancy will bring something back to the dead, but it is undead. It has to fade, the magic must be concentrated, and it only lasts a certain amount of time. So instead, we use chronergy. If we use time dilation to bring them back to the state that they once were in their time, then they don't have the same time limit that necromancy affords. Yes,
What about revivify?
it is past the point by millions of years, child.
What about that thing,
Yeah.
True Resurrection?
Wait, does that make
You
us
think
the
we have the
nerds?
funding for True Resurrection?
I knew this part couldn't
He's
afford
gonna
True
beat ourselves
Resurrection.
up.
Let's go to Disney.
True resurrection requires the entire body. All we have is a finger bone.
I don't think that's right.
It is.
Sacrifice.
One of us is a scientist, and one of us is a shitty little kid.
Shady.
Shitty.
Oh.
That's better than shady.
I'm shitty.
Yay!
That's right, children. Anyway, who wants stickers?
Yay!
Stickers!
My one looks like a banana.
Here.
At this point, you have
Tattoo it on me.
now a bunch of excited kids getting stickers that you're leading
sure.
under.
As they're distracted by stickers, I'm gonna ask, Todd, have you seen anyone from Lab Delta?
What?
Do a perception check.
Perceive.
I'm gonna say no, because that's 4.
Well, you'd be correct. Yeah, you have not. From what you could tell, you're so distracted by the numerous amount of questions that you're having about time dilation and such that you have not seen anybody that's a part of that team.
No,
Because you're
Mama.
Team Alpha, right?
Yeah.
Because in order to get back Spudtastic, I'm gonna need to dress up as somebody. You know, I snuck it in with their meals, but I don't think I can get in that way. So
I'll keep a lookout, Mama.
sweet.
Just so I know, how many of your spuds have you used?
I texted you 6 places the spuds are, and I have one still with me.
I totally saw that before I asked that question.
You know, I know you did. Sure.
Got you.
Sacrifice, 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 sacrifice.
Flash.
Children are like drawing a blood circle.
You know what could be really fun, kids? If we go find us some more scientists. And I'm gonna lead them towards the door that I know goes to Lab Delta.
Where's Delta? Okay, so you leave that. You can make a perception check as well.
Lead the children to the dinosaur.
Natural 20.
You know,
Shit.
even with that, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that's 20. You see a group of 3 scientists, seem to be Shadar Kai, as they walk into the Lab Delta. You can see them each take their turn, look around, make sure things good. And it seems like they do something that, whether it's a access card or something like a rune or something like that, but they seem to like do a little wipe by something and they walk into the door.
Sure. Sweet.
But you lead them that way. It's about, I'd say, from you, about 75 feet.
You're gonna say wow every time.
Hey,
Wow.
Dr. Pinbottom, do you have a second to talk to us?
Are you talking to one of the 3?
Yeah, no, I don't know their names. I'm just picking a name and hoping they turn around.
Yeah.
Doctor, we could use a little more information on some of the auxiliary projects going on in the car.
Yes, with you yelling across to get to them, the first 2 kind of get through. One of them goes, what'd you call him, by the way, Dr.
Pinbottom or something?
Pinbottom?
I'm not really sure.
It's Pen Body. Pen Body.
That is my bad. Absolutely. But these lovely children would love to hear about your work.
Yes, so I work in Lab Delta. I work with special cases in which we try to make hybrid creations.
Hybrids of what?
Different strands of DNA.
I
What's
really
the
love
coolest
the
thing you've
specificity.
made so far?
I'd say the coolest stand is if you're familiar with the project. Well, you wouldn't be.
They might be.
Well, there's a project that we did called the Commarosaur.
Woo.
What?
What's the Chimerasaur?
It's interesting. It's a personal work of mine. I've essentially created a hybrid dinosaur that has multiple heads.
What differentiates one hybridosaur from Chimera Abuela to the other ones?
The different DNA strands I put into it, of course.
Can you make a dragon?
Ooh, yeah, make a dragon.
That's
You
so
made a dragon?
unoriginal, if you ask me.
Can you make a
Can
kitty?
you make a dragon?
I have made a kitty.
Can you make a kitty dragon?
Kitty dragon!
You see him like pull up like a kitty dragon, like you know.
Have you ever tried splicing a Thorax with a Leopleurodon?
I'm sorry.
Nerd!
Nerd.
What is your name?
My name's Edwin.
Edwin. Where do you go to school currently, Edwin?
Strixhaven University. I'm very smart, and I'm very self-conscious.
Strixhaven is beneath you. I would like to offer you an internship in 5 years.
Suck it, other kids. I'm making moves this early in life.
You see how much it
TikTok.
pays to be nerdy? You see how it pays to not be insolent little children?
I would argue that the only thing he was insolent.
You shut your mouth.
Real
And
life.
the entire falls off. That was perfect.
You know what sounds like fun? Video games. Let's go find some.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see Dr. Pinbody roll his eyes at that. It's just like, oh. Swipes in.
Can I? No, because you swiped in. I was gonna say, can I attempt to pickpocket?
The
I mean, if you need security clearance, and a security card.
Do you have security clearance for Lab Delta? I feel like no.
you would not have to Delta,
Okay.
just due to the severity of it.
You know what? I'm gonna bump into him.
Okay.
After he swipes, and as we fumble, because he obviously drops it, I'm gonna switch his card for mine.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. With disadvantage because he's literally like concentrating on this thing.
Well, that's not good.
That seemed to have dropped.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I rolled a 13. So as he goes to, he's not very dexterous as usual. So as he goes to like swipes in, you bump into him, causes him to drop. You go to pick it up for him. As you pick it up, you just very, very smoothly put it up your sleeve and then hand him yours.
Yeah.
Thank you. Be careful where you walk next time.
That is entirely my fault. I'm so sorry.
Kitty
Shred
dragon, kitty
levitate.
dragon, kitty dragon.
He's like, yes, kitty dragon. I will achieve.
Indeed.
Shelby reality.
The last thing you hear is, "When in the hell did the kid learn about Tarask?" As he's walking by. So now we pan over to Raptor Rally. Currently in Raptor Rally, you are giving a demonstration of Clever Girl and their ability to kind of lead other raptors and kind of like, commanding Clever Girl, and Clever Girl essentially communicates the calling, right, to the other ones.
Would you call it?
Yeah.
Jump through hoops.
Jump through hoops, yeah.
Would you call it a pack tactics?
One might.
Advantage.
Edgar, as that's happening, you're as you're watching Kristoff do that, you're kind of like explaining some of the stuff to the other guests of the safari, right? As you're watching this going on. Currently, you being so trained, are kind of also keeping your eyes out where you guys are in Raptor Rally. It can be more of a dangerous area, right? So keep an eye where security guards are. Look at the high grass. Just looking around, see where things might be. Perception check for you, and then we'll do performance with advantage.
Are you animal handling?
It'll be animal handling. Would be
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
That makes sense. Yep.
And guys.
Guys with it. Yep.
18.
Ah.
Hunt dicks.
Okay. 18.
Both 18s. Look at that. All right. So with the perception first, you kind of look around. Security seems to have a pretty good perimeter that they're making here. You can see in the high grass there doesn't seem to be any unusual sway in the grass pattern, right? So it seems like just natural wind causing everything. For you, as you're doing the animal handling, clever girl is jumping through hoop, like these, like, you know, hula hoops essentially, and the next one jumps through, and the next one jumps through, and they end up doing like this crisscross pattern, and they start kind of leaping through. As that's kind of happening, the audience is just loving it as they're kind of seeing this go through. There's these very nice smell of like cooked meats from to the left of you guys at one of the restaurants is just kind of coming through and catching the breeze. Kind of distracts some of the raptors, like, that smells kind of good. But then they kind of keep going to it. You know, it seems like your animal handling is paying off for you as that's going through.
Turkey leg.
All right, kids. As you can see, Christoph here is having raptors jump through hoops.
Damn.
If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask him.
Can they jump through 2 hoops?
What if the hoops are on fire?
Did you have fire?
He just lights his fucking hand on fire.
He has level 9 fireball.
Fire. Have you heard of Meteor Swarm?
Kid cast firestorm.
Yeah, we'll say this kid creates this like little crate bonfire essentially, and it just lights up the ring like a bonfire.
Right.
As
Cool.
you do that, the raptor, like, none of them want to jump through, but then Clever Girl's like, I got this. Go ahead and do another performance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, animal handling. Yeah.
22.
Oh, yeah. So the other raptors at first are just not having it. But Clever Girl looks at you. There's a sense of trust between you two. Looks by, notices that there's quite a bit of dirt. It could just stop, drop, and roll if it needs to. Jumps through, just leap. Huge leap. Good 6-foot leap as it goes through this hula hoop.
That's a barrel roll.
Does a little barrel roll, does everything, tucks the tail, hits a 10. You know what I mean? As it makes its landing, the other ones are like... So they kind of, one by one kind of steps up next to the hoop. The other one piggyback jumps over the other ones, like a little leapfrog kind of thing. And the other one kind of jumps up too, just as a straight vert jump. Good to get over it.
Okay.
These things, you're doing some good animal training here.
I got a question. Is it like a cage situation or a railing or
No. There's fencing that goes all throughout this habitat, but you guys are inside the habitat.
Oh, we're all
right now.
inside right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have security essentially taking the perimeter. It's like, okay, we got some guests. We can do this. We're trained. We've done it before. So you guys are inside the habitat right now.
Could I whisper to one of the kids and be like,
Volunteer.
all right, if you want to show these raptors up, you can jump through that fiery hoop. I'll make sure you get some nice ice cream later. Quite delicious.
Ice cream.
I also want to do
Do
it.
persuasion or deception to see.
I'm actually gonna give them ice cream.
Deception.
Okay.
I am not going to give them ice cream.
That would be deception then, yeah.
All right, I got 17.
17. Let's see how these kids feel. Okay, one of the kids like, no, I don't trust you. And then there's this other kid who's just like, yeah, like that, kind of runs up,
Ice cream,
does this leap, jumps up, doesn't even make it towards the hoop. Like, it can't jump 6 feet. Like, just face plant in the ground.
Raise the hoop out of the
Do
You almost had it.
do I still get ice cream?
Sorry, ice cream for winners.
But it's okay, you're not a raptor.
I hate it here.
Just gently kneels, placed his hand on shoulder. There was never any ice cream.
ice cream was a lie.
If you want to try again, I'll let you have one more shot.
All right.
I would like to place like a ration in his pocket or something to try.
Okay.
Like weigh him down? Like what?
No, I see you going.
Oh
I see you goes. I need you to do an animal handling check, by the way.
Oh, for the raptor.
Yeah, I can do like a sleight of hand.
Do a sleight of hand.
Oh no.
14.
14. Okay.
27.
Oh my god.
So you kind of just hand on the back, and the kid's kind of wearing like a medieval hoodie, right? And you just kind of put it right where the hood is, kind of thing. And so as you go to slip it in the hood, kid's like, "All right, I got this." And he goes to jump and just immediately gets sideswiped by stupid boy. And just gets, sideswiped. And at first, your reaction is like, "Oh shit," kind of thing. This is on me. And before you know it, it's not even trying to eat the kid. It's just like in its hoodie, but it looks like it's like eating its like neck, like just like clawing at its neck. It was just getting this, and the kid's hood is just shredded as this piece of like filet mignon is just sitting in there.
My darling, can you do that thing you do where you do that facetious child scream?
Wait, which one?
That child scream that you do? You know the one. Where you, whenever you talk about being a kid and screaming because of something.
What? All right, kids, what did we learn?
Don't trust adults.
Actions have consequences. Do not interfere.
I do a medicine check.
Yeah, you can do a medicine check on the kid.
I'm never gonna trust again!
The ice cream is alive.
20.
20? Okay.
This is gonna boil into some repressed trauma.
The 12-year-old has some broken ribs.
Just overt trauma.
They have just some cuts around the neck. Nothing was like bite marks. It seems like they were going for the meat the whole time, but they were the vessel of the meat. So they were targeted.
I cast a level 2 healing word.
Healing word on the kid. You're gonna be okay, kids.
He grabs a lot of con. You're gonna make it.
Oh, level 2 spell, goddamn. Alright.
Rest, right?
We bar-
Well,
What's the worst that can happen? Go ahead and roll for your healing word. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's
Let's see. Part of my character.
I'm not questioning. I'm just like, oh dang. Okay.
9.
9. Okay, so yeah, I'd say he probably took about like 7 pieces of slashing damage. So yeah, he feels a lot better. You can see immediately as you're kind of talking to the kid, the words of encouragement mixed with the magic. The neck starts to kind of just almost like sew itself, right? Just kind of re-heal there, and then the kid gets up. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
What's your name, little guy?
I'm Travis.
Or high five, Travis.
Travis, everybody!
I'll be here all day.
Well, now you gotta go.
Oh,
Hopefully, hopefully you'll make it through the next exhibit.
Mom, that was awesome.
You make them part of the show.
Right. Alright, please exit through the gift.
Yes, love it
one
when
more
you murder the children.
perception check from you, real quick.
Perception?
Yes, please.
12.
12. Okay. At this point, as the security guards kind of look around, like, okay, we're starting to get some of the people out. This area will start moving them away. Grass starts to get a little bit more active.
In terms of like wind blowing harder?
Wind seems the same based on what you can feel, but there is definitely a little bit more activity and unnatural move to the high grass to the northwest of you.
Do I have any idea what that would mean?
I'd say with your well, you can do an insight with advantage since you're past with the safari guide. Well,
Are you?
let's not do advantage actually.
All right. I got which check are we doing?
This is insight.
9.
9. You know it's the wind.
Does my 17 passive insight?
Passive? Yeah, and as a raptor trainer, as specifically like an animal trainer, you're kind of aware of that. The wind is constant, but the grass is not.
What the fuck is in the grass?
The security guards are kind of making their way back, and they keep their back to the kids, and they're looking towards the grass. But you're definitely noticing there's some active movement going on over there.
You want to go check that out?
Check what out?
The grass.
Grass. What does it check out?
It's moving.
The wind.
It's not the wind.
What is it then?
Exactly.
How do you know it's not the wind?
Go check it out.
All right. You have to yell. I'll check it out. I would like to stealthily approach the grass.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
I'm gonna cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
I'm walking.
What? Okay.
Which makes it a magical weapon. Right.
24.
24. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So you approach. It seems like kids are making all noise. No noise coming from you in the group. You're staying low. You're staying in the shadows, not moving into the direct sunlight. So that you're to your knowledge, you're very stealthy right now.
Mm-hmm. Is it like overcast or like the storm's approaching? Or?
It's not quite yet overcast because it's still the morning right now.
Okay.
You were told that the storm's going to come around sundown. That's what you're told.
Okay.
So, yeah, it'll probably get overcast. Probably 2 or 3 this afternoon.
Do I see anything in the grass?
That would take a perception check though. Yeah. And you can roll one too if you're investigating as well. Sure.
Roll.
19.
The dice. Roll the dice.
Guidance, yeah. Oh man. 26.
Okay, 19 and 26, right? Okay, you see just the faintest tip of what looks like a raptor tail, just right in the grass.
Same size as the other raptors that were just
Slightly bigger, maybe 6 inches a bit taller or so. Yeah, girthier tail.
How tall is grass?
The grass is about 8 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
So the tip of the tail is just kind of barely peeking out.
All right.
Right.
That's normal. Like there's supposed to be raptors in the grass and stuff. Or?
This is an area where there will be raptors and carnivores and such like that. Yeah. So that is a normal thing. It's more of the security guards are supposed to keep a check on that kind of thing.
Mm.
And usually they lay out from your guys' past. They lay out food sources farther up north when they have a group of people to the south. Right.
Okay.
The idea of just kind of distracting them. You see more than a tail though. You see the slightest. You hear the slightest bit of like a raptor call. And you actually see a person, pretty, probably 6'2". You can just see him kind of like real jacked guy, cut off sleeves, seems to be wearing some kind of hide vest, right? Bow over his back, doesn't seem to work for the park at all. And he's got like one of those like Australian, hats where it's like kind of clipped on one side, up. And he's kind of just looking like this. And you see just him like putting his hands up. Hold on now. Hold on. Like that. You can just hear that going through the window.
I like to cast a
Okay.
message.
Okay.
Point at you and say, I see tip of a raptor's tail.
I go, oh my god, watch out, look at the size of that one. And like to mock your accent.
Not funny!
Thanks for specifying.
I take my accent very serious. How are we gonna
He's an
Enact
intruder.
the plan.
Attack him.
a raptor is an intruder?
The guy behind the raptor.
I don't see a
Oh,
guard.
there's a guy there.
I don't see him.
I'm gonna run up and attack it.
Oh shit! Okay.
All right. So you run up to the person you're saying?
And I'm gonna say, intruder. Like I'm gonna yell to the security people, like intruder.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative so we can see what's going to happen here. And you're not doing this like stealthily. You're yelling.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I want people to know to get that guy out.
Okay.
24.
This is
Got
just
a nat
like-
20 on initiative. I don't know if it does anything.
It does. You
does.
get to go first. This is
Sweet.
like
Like
you
he's
get
just like
extra.
sneaking, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
surprise round. A surprise round.
Yeah.
Can I guidance initiative, or is it 2?
Guidance initiative is fine. It's a skill set, so it's fine.
I got
Ooh.
a 5.
But what did you roll? Oh, okay.
A 2.
I thought it was a 1.
Or no, I rolled a 1. Oh yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
Then.
I lose the turn.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I get
Oh,
initiative?
fuck. Nat 20, nat
That
1.
truly
Really?
that one.
Really?
Wow.
Duality of the
Advantage
soul.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
I wish it was Twilight Cleric.
The duality of man.
So you
I'm going to the bathroom, I guess.
Yeah, that was my reaction. I got a natural one as well. Yeah.
It's been nice playing, thanks.
And there he goes.
I'll be back.
Yeah. So, would you roll for your initiative? It was
24.
24. Okay, Kobe. All right. Yeah, Kobe. So you would not only would you be at the top of the initiative, you would also be get a surprise round. So before the other two people get to act, you would get to do your thing first.
And he said it's an intruder, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take care of it. Bonus action. I'm gonna. So I don't see the guy.
You don't see the guy, so any attack would be made at disadvantage. Kind of like you have an idea because he's pointing to an area. Treat it like
If he's within 10 feet of me, I do have blind fighting.
You do. Okay.
Yes.
At this point, because you snuck up, he would be within 10 feet.
Sweet.
Yeah. So you
So
can't see him, but you can hear the movement. You know what I mean? You can not like I said, you can't see him, but you can slightly daredevil that shit. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Bonus action. I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And then action, I will go up and I will attack with my Shadow Blade. Is that with advantage because it's prize round?
Yep.
Nice. Baller. I have Elven accuracy.
Oh.
Remind me, what was your class again? It was Rogue, right?
Yep.
So you get sneak attack attached to that as well.
I do. Looking for a crit.
3D.
I know, right? Why else do we take Elven accuracy?
Sure. Gonna luck that.
It is a dirty 20.
Yeah, that will hit.
Right. That will be.
Bloody 20. What?
Oh, can I I forgot to do this. Can I have a cantrip booming blade. I could do that. It's an attack. I don't know.
I heard Elven accuracy.
So I heard. So bonus action was for the Shadow Blade, right?
Yes.
And then the Booming Blade is an action, is what you're saying?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip?
It's a cantrip that is an action
That's
that,
an action?
that includes the
It's
attack.
an
with
attack
the
action.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, those can stack easily.
Okay, so it is 3d8 plus my sneak attack. Alright.
Would you like a dice tray? It is part of my set, so I got I got my own tray. I'm good.
We have a bajillion
It's a
dice
cover
trays.
to the dice tray.
I thought about bringing one. I had some in the car. Just roll. It's nice.
And 46.
Sexy table. It's hardwood.
Gotta love rolling on
Hard
hardwood.
dice.
Casey.
Although I got a 1, so fuck you.
The wood
I
betrays.
got money.
Maybe
Don't
you do want
give
to
it.
trade.
31. 31 damage. And what type of damage do I just find out?
Dead wood.
Some of it.
Actually, he doesn't have any, what do you call it? So you're good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, don't worry about
That's good.
He's dead.
Sacred Tom Kirk.
Yeah, so describe to me how, he's still there, he's still standing. That was a nice hit, right? So what do you do? Like, what does it kind of look like? When
So
you
I
hit it?
slide into the tall grass and I just have I feel where he is.
Yeah.
And summon my Shadow Blade in my hand and I swipe it up and make a good attack on him. And he does not see it coming. Hit him right in the throat.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
sure if he's dead or not.
Yeah, so you slice, and there's just a moment of, like, when you slice with the Shadow Blade, it does like a necrotic, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or is
It does psychic damage.
psychic damage? Right. So as you slice, he has this, and Booming Blade allows for him based on movement, if I remember right. Like,
Correct. It does 1d8 of thunder damage, and then if he moves, it does 2d8.
Okay.
If he
So-
moves willingly.
Okay,
Yes.
so with the Booming Blade slash the Shadow Blade, there's boom, right, as it just resonates through the grass. Grass kind of puffs away, and the raptor just makes this real big, like that, and just fucking hightails it out. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, oh, fuck this, I'm out. And then his reaction is he's immediately covering his throat, and you can see him just like squinting, like when you have this awful migraine, like just something's pounding him in the head from the psychic energy, right? And you can see him, he's got a little blood coming out of his ear, he's bleeding down his neck, he's just trying to hold the wound in right now.
I would like to slink away, but stay in the tall grass. I can
Okay.
slink away about 10 feet.
Okay, so you want to be in the grass though, correct?
I would still be in the grass, but 10 feet away from
Okay, so you kind of move away. Now, to do your Shadow Blade and Booming Blade, did you have to be adjacent to the person, or?
Yes, it's still like 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah. So I
Melee
think
attack.
so they would get an opportunity attack just from you kind of backing away because you didn't get to use disengage, right?
Okay.
So they'll actually with a surprise round, I'm not even gonna have it. You hit him so quick. I'm not gonna do opportunity attack because he's surprised. He's taking psychic damage, so he's not even gonna take a slice at you.
Okay.
Or even if he does, it's fucking wild. You know, kind of thing. With that being said, that is the surprise round. Now you still get to be up to top of you're at the top of the initiative.
All right. I am going to move up to 5 feet, and I'm going to take another swipe with my booming blade.
Okay.
Does that stack?
What?
So the only thing I'm curious about is, are they both concentration?
Two booming blades.
The only concentration
No, I
is
just
the
replaced
shadow
it.
blade.
Okay, so booming blade is not concentration, right? Okay, cool. So you're maintaining concentration on the shadow blade part.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, no advantage, right? Because I'm not.
Not hidden.
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, you didn't take the hide action, so you're not technically stealth right now.
Well, Shadow Blade. I just want to make sure. A Shadow Blade says if it's in dim light, then it's with advantage. So I don't know if you can.
No, with the tall grass, 8 feet, yeah, it would be dim light.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, advantage then.
Which is good for you also with your actual race stuff too.
Wonderful.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Your credit.
Okay. No, I wish. It's gonna be 21.
21. Okay, 21 also hits on this one. So this is with the Shadow Blade stacked with the Booming Blade again, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like I'm like, you're just like,
It's because the booming energy of the booming blade ends at the beginning of your next turn.
oh, okay.
Okay.
So we're-
Fifth. I got the sneak attack
You
too.
get sneak attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you all 7 levels rogue? Or
Yes.
nice.
22.
22. All right. Yeah, he's looking real rough now. Not
good
like
damage.
death's door, but like way less than half. Okay.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
Move back 10 feet. Or 5 feet from me, so I'm 10 feet from him.
Okay. This time, because he wasn't surprised, he will take an opportunity.
Disengage, though.
You disengaged. Okay.
Both have to disengage.
Okay. And because Shadow Blade, you'll have to do it because it stays constant. Cool. That makes sense. So the first, like, boom, you just hear that big smack, and then he's, like, kind of holding on. The second slice comes across, another big boom as the booming blade hits again. This time, he's just, like, not even holding his throat. He's trying to hold his ears. As the psychic pain is just rattling through his brain right now. I'll say within a span of, I do, just so you guys know, I do 10-second rounds rather than 6-second rounds. I should have said that earlier. That's on me. Just because to me it makes more sense. I don't know why. So in that span, like, he's taken over half damage. I'm going to say he's going to go prone right now because he's just taken over half his health, right, and damage. So whatever he's going to do, he's going to have to do it from prone. That ends your turn.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, this guy, you can kind of see him now. He's got like his vest, his hide armor. He's got a bow slapped around his shoulder. He's got this nice big long sword. He's going to use half his movement to get back up. You moved how far away from him?
5 feet, so I'm 10 feet away.
All right. So, and you're definitely in what would be considered half cover due to like the grass is like blocking any kind of projectiles and stuff like that. It's really thick, like difficult terrain, by the way.
Clever girl.
And so he takes out his longsword. He's kind of just looking for you. And he's going to do his multi-attack against you. So he's going to take 2 longsword attacks on you. That sucks. And first one is a 11 to hit.
Nope.
And then the second one, better, dirty 20.
I'm going to silvery barbs.
Okay. That's your reaction, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good thing I pointed that guy out too.
Yes. That's spell.
Here's the guy. Fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
A guy here dead.
That makes me roll again, correct?
Yes.
I actually rolled better that time by a lot.
Oh, darn.
So it's still a dirty 20.
Okay.
It is very
that
funny.
does fit, but
You're the guy
I do
who
give
found
him.
the dude. He was like, wait. What
He
was I
has
doing?
advantage on the next roll.
Okay, so you would have advantage on your next roll.
Well, it says you use a lower roll by assuming
Yeah.
both hit.
Yeah.
Well, I give my spinach.
Yeah.
Alright, as far as damage goes, we've got. Ooh, that was a good roll on me. That is going to be
Roll.
yeah. 14 slashing. And 2 poison damage. You do not have the condition of poison, just taking poison damage.
Okay.
So as he, the first, that slice he comes across and just slices across you. The first one missed, right? I want to say, if I remember right. The second one, as he kind of slices through the grass, he kind of twirls the sword down, just comes down, and it kind of nicks your shoulder, comes across a little bit of the rib, right, and just kind of slices that a little bit open. Nothing like severe, but enough to draw the pain. You can feel the poison coursing through the body, but nothing that's debilitating at all.
Poison, what an asshole.
All right, that ends his turn. Christoph, you're up.
Am I? Do I lose?
You already did that.
Oh, you do. That's right.
Well, because that was surprise.
That was
Oh,
surprise.
Right,
Wow.
right, one.
By the way, this is the first time it's ever happened that we've had a surprise round and a person who lost the round. So, wow. It goes back up to the top.
I mean, I'll do something irrelevant that isn't actually acting.
Yeah, you can do like free action kind of stuff. You know?
Okay. Oh shit.
I would like to make a knowledge nature
Okay.
to determine what kind of raptor his raptor is.
Okay. Now that raptor did run away, just so you know.
Oh,
When the
Then-
booming blade hit, but you could still during that time have done
But
something.
you heard what it sounded like. So
Yeah, you did hear the call of it.
does a 13 matter?
A 13 would let you know. It's just it seems to be a little bit older velociraptor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna spend my turn pondering the other raptor. That ran
Okay.
away.
The one that got away.
Great white buffalo.
I'm concentrating, so I do need to take a con saving throw.
Yes, because you took damage. Yeah. And how much total damage did you end up taking?
It was
It was 10
16?
plus. Yeah. That's right. 14 plus 2.
That's my.
I also got 16.
Also got 16. So it matches. So you're fine.
Okay, sweet.
Your
Isn't it half the damage or 10
what's that?
for a Constitution saving throw? Half the damage or 10, whichever's higher.
Yeah, it's half damage, so it would be 8 or 10. So it would have been 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wouldn't have been 16. So you're good.
Awesome.
Good
Yeah,
call.
10's the base.
Yeah. And then it's half. Yeah. That makes sense. Forgot about that. All right.
So,
I'm helping you,
Clever
sir.
girl.
yeah, she acts on her turn is on my initiative,
Okay.
but because I can't direct her to do anything, then can she just take the dodge action?
Yeah. She would take dodge action for sure.
Okay.
She doesn't have bad initiative, just me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she's just waiting on the command. Yeah.
It's like,
Just live.
And true, you said it. Like,
Do something.
Literally just like claws a Red Bull and
just drinking beer.
This raptor is a problem.
shotgunning.
We're establishing a pattern for character.
Yeah.
Litters jump in there.
We're character building.
We have another character for this character. This raptor.
all right. This brings us back to Edgar's turn.
Still in dim light, so I'm gonna tackle the Shadow Blade again. Advantage.
You're just gonna fuck this guy up.
I got my 20.
Oh, nice. Now remember,
Oh
it's
my
double
God.
everything.
Oh
So
my god. Just put him out of his misery.
And
This guy was like
Edgar's
really
MVP.
important to the We'll see.
pulling hoops over here.
You know, I think you're onto something, Kat, because John's over there going, shit.
would you say anyway?
He said he's really important to the story.
Uh-oh.
No, I love this. This is good.
John's
What
very happy
could
right now.
go wrong?
It's like a NPC in Skyrim.
Yeah, wait, would it pop back up?
NPC. Yeah.
Oh no, I've been resurrected. That's a zombie.
Welcome to Whiterun. Walks away.
Can't you just
54.
Bounty.
God.
In the words of Mercer, how do you want to do this?
I would like to lob his head off with my Shadow Blade.
This is not how I perceive
Alright.
it.
Only for the Raptors.
So he slices down on you, right? And as he does that, his
I'm going up.
sword goes like gets stuck in the long grass a little bit. He's like trying to saw it to get up, and he just looks as slices off, head flies over. Clever girl. grabs it, lands back down. You finally see the person for the first time. And, you, an actual member of this group, goes, "Oh, we've seen that guy before. That was one of the rival guys." You recognize him as Dorfin, who was
Good job.
an actual kind of a rival of yours because he's a monster slayer. So he's kind of like he's been hunting Clever Girl. And
Sorry,
like,
Mike. Took care of that for you.
Oh, that's great.
Was I
Appreciate
leading
it.
the
Personal
young
vendetta
children?
of sorts. I won't get
No,
into
you were
that,
still its
but-
business. This is all happening.
It's shake and bake, and I helped.
So that is one less the Golden Horde on the list.
Oh my god.
Interesting. So,
I must say that was extremely efficient.
yeah.
This
I
guy
think-
that calls himself Edgar is kind of
We don't know.
fucked up.
Kind of a psychopath.
Kind of useful as we mean. Just pulling his weight.
I don't know if you can heal me a little bit, but
Yeah, I can help you out with that.
Sorry, he only uses healing words for small children.
Pulls it-
also kind of on me. My bad.
the bench warmers. I am 12.
The license.
Well, why don't we just sit here and rest for a little bit? Maybe like an hour.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
take
we
a
can do
short
like
rest.
a short rest.
Take a rest.
Yeah, instead of wasting
Yeah.
spell
So
slots.
in that whole time, that would be we'll say an hour has gone by from you
All
guys
right.
going through shenanigans.
I would like to ask Christoph if you know this guy.
Yeah, do I know the guy is like? my
Yeah.
friend?
You know that guy was Dorfin.
Oh, yeah, he's just like this amateur competitor. I don't know why he even walked on this field. He knew the dangers. I mean,
Oh yeah, he's an amateur.
I would like to pull out one of my 10 stoppered bottles filled with colored liquid and I found this on him. I don't know what it is. I'd like to hand it to Christoph.
they make him
Would you like to make an insight or?
insight.
I
Yeah.
can do deception.
Well, are you lying? 'Cause-
Oh yeah, no, I just
I was
have
gonna
it.
say,
He said he pulled it off himself.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So.
Or like an arcana to see if it.
Yeah. What do you want? Are you judging him or are you judging the substance?
I'm more interested in because I didn't even act the whole round, so he was there. So I'm more interested to see if it's like magical.
Okay. So in that case, it's Arcana.
I trust you implicitly, man.
Yeah.
And I'll
Just
allow
kill this
Arcana.
You wrecked him.
It's like, found this on him? What is it?
Time to know wizard. Wizard did it.
Oh, I got a 3.
Great.
Wow.
That
You
sure
know,
is
what
some
color was it?
soup.
You said like a.
So it came with my background. It was just 10 stoppered bottles filled with colored liquid.
Okay. Yeah. So.
So your call what that means.
Yeah, so you get this like magenta colored bottle like in your hand and you kind of like look at it and you're like, oh, it doesn't seem magical. It just maybe it's really magical. I don't know. Maybe this is powerful, maybe it's not. You just have no idea.
You said these buggers might be after the same DNA we are. I don't know what dino DNA looks like, but I don't know if that might be it.
Oh, you think this might be it?
I have no idea.
Well, let's just hold on to it till we meet up with the crew.
Right.
We'll ask them. Good job.
I want to feed this bugger to the raptors.
As you say that, Clever Girl is just eating the head.
We could search his body for anything else too.
If you'd like to, yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Make
yeah.
an investigation check.
Oh,
Roll the dice.
Investigation 9.
9. Okay. So most of his armor seems to be kind of like slashed a bit. So any type of like potions have shattered all over him and stuff like that. I mean, there's small things like 10 gold pieces on him. There is his weapons that you can obviously see, just like things that are be typical, right? So his hide armor seems to be pretty damaged. So I wouldn't say it's salvageable. Unless you wanted bits of damaged hide armor, but there's a +1 longsword and a +1 short bow.
God damn.
Oh, I could take the +1 short bow.
This needs stacked. What the fuck?
Not
What-
stacked
what-
enough.
Fat good at denim, but he,
this employee is very generous.
if only he if only his shit was made of adamantine, so he didn't.
That's right.
Damn you, hide.
He'll be dead. I'll take the short bow.
Okay, yeah, so you have a +1 short bow
I'll
now.
hand him the sword, but
Alright.
he might need his knife.
No.
Hey, kid!
Oh, they're still kids.
No, they're getting like
I like
buried
the idea that
I'll,
it's just like
I'll take the
illuminated.
sword. I mean, I'll take the sword too. Yeah.
Like, picking
my
it up and
trusty
it's just,
walking
like,
stick.
illuminating or something, and it's got like cool decals and like this old thing, and you just toss it inside.
Some of the security guards kind of come over and just like take the body and they go, and just kind of throw it into the grass, you know, and just let it run its course. Damn.
Hey, wait, that's a guy. Okay.
Does he have an ID badge? Nope.
Mesozoic Park. We always keep our trails clean.
So we're just dusting off the
Leave no
footprints.
trace.
All right. So, with that scene being kind of completed there, we go back over to Jurassic Plaza. You obviously finished this time. A couple hours have gone by. I'd say we're now hitting about noon at this point. Starting to see the incoming overcast, right? In the weather.
It's overcast.
Yes.
Astute observation, my dear sir.
Good man.
Ever the astute one I am.
Well, they did say it
Good
was,
job, Chaka.
they did say it was going to rain. So,
Yes, I did. I was the one who said that. I'm right.
It's important to you, ain't it?
Are we all meeting?
I'd say within a couple hours, you guys would be getting close to your lunch break by now, so you guys could all meet up. Did you guys have a specific place that you guys would have met up?
I don't think
The
so.
bar.
That would be the place.
The
I
place
guess.
would make most sense to be Jurassic Plaza.
Unless we have a break room.
It would make most sense.
There is break room in each of the restaurants.
Yeah, it would make sense for you guys to come to Jurassic Plaza so that we could go
all
to
across the park.
Mesozoic Station. Just take the Sky Glide
To where?
to
Jurassic Plaza?
Right, but then we would have to take the sky glide to the entrance and then over.
Yeah, you just stay on it and you just go.
Walk.
Okay.
Oh,
Live your dreams. I don't know.
I would like to investigate. I don't know. We haven't talked about how we're going to let loose any of these dinos over here.
We just go to the door and let them out.
You can go to lunch. I'll take care of that.
We're going to do the herbivores.
Just the herbivores?
Do you want to do the raptors? You can do them.
All right.
All right.
Here's
the key.
Noise!
Yes. You earned it back.
With that performance, you can have the keys to the kingdom.
You can go get lunch. I'll take care of
All right, I'll tell the others to grab away.
So you would have keys to the doors, just not like you wouldn't be able to shut down the fence grid. That would be done at the actual security station over in Jurassic Plaza. But you could leave the door open.
I crack it, I want inconspicuous like.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that.
I'll do all that.
Okay, which areas are you planning? Because you're in Raptor Rally right now. Are you planning like just going all throughout Raptor Rally? Kind of? Okay. We'll say, gosh, it's quite a bit distance there.
The world.
Go ahead and make a just a couple perception checks. Do 2 and give me the roll for each.
Perception?
Yeah.
Not 20. That's 24.
Sheesh!
Man, this man does not roll anything but nat
And
20s.
12.
Well, okay. So the whole southern half of Raptor Rally has been like propped open with certain doors.
Mhm.
It won't like be immediate before those things start going, but it's been done, right? As far as the north spot, you start just like start seeing a couple spots. You're like, I don't trust this area, where you can kind of see that the animals are a little bit more free reign in this area. So you could keep going, but it seems like up north you're getting to more dangerous waters as you go up north.
Dangerous in the sense of like lots of security, or dangerous in the sense
Dangerous, and there's a lot of security guards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happens if I use my mage hand ledger domain, my invisible mage hand?
Yeah, let's do a sleight of hand if you wanted to do that.
Oh
So
yeah.
You have an invisible mage hand.
Oh, yeah.
And you have an invisible mage hand.
Then who's flying the plane?
Well,
You
he
get
doesn't.
I didn't know you had one. Are you Arcane Trickster?
He's telekinetic.
Yeah, I have the telekinetic feat, but I don't think that makes it invisible.
It does.
Oh, man.
Does it really?
It does.
I don't know why it would be a real solid.
Do I get some kind of bonus for it being with the invisible hand? Like advantage?
We'll just advantage since you're using that.
Does.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Very funny. Okay, so you're able to like kind of keep an eye on the guards. Hand kind of slips by. Open a gate. Move on. See the guards. Get a gate. We just do a check real quick. And you rolled a what there? Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Northern hemisphere of the Raptor Rally seems to be good. And it seems like you seem like you've gotten that stuff done.
Awesome.
I will say that probably to do all of that probably took a couple hours. Like it's taken some time.
I guess whenever they come back from lunch, lunch.
You're pretty busy getting that done. You're taking the Skyglide, or are you walking?
Just walking.
Walking. Okay. So you would walk through the bridge area to get across. Are you going northern side, or are you going down the south side?
I'm go across the. Oh, there's no bridge from the.
There's a Raptor Rally bridge that
You
takes
can
you
cross the
towards-
water. There's just herbivores, I heard.
Right, but there's no bridge by the bowl.
You can actually
you,
swim.
you go down around by the visitor center.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a
At
dam.
that point, you could just take the slide to across
Yeah, he said there's a dam that blocks off the bowl.
the bowl,
But
right
not-
where.
but not- which I mean, I guess you could use as a bridge, dangerously and haphazardly.
It's my middle name.
Yeah.
Haphazardly.
I'm still haphazardly patted.
I'll just go north and then around.
Christoph haphazard.
Going north then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you make your way north. So you're going to actually head mainly through towards like Theropod Trail, that area?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you make your way through there, give me a couple perception checks.
Okay.
Give them to me.
You can have them.
I
Can I
require
use guidance?
Heropod, theropod.
everywhere a pod.
Well, hold on. Oh shit. I guess I'll apply whatever. One is like a 29, and
Okay.
one is a nat 1 plus numbers.
Okay. So so the first part you're kind of getting through, you're getting close to like Theropod Trail. You kind of notice like the security guards all around the gates of Theropod Trail. And the first thing that catches your eye is that all of the big dinos, the really big like T-Rex, the different like the Gigantosaurus, all of those seem to be on the eastern side of Theropod Trail. So they're like up next to gates, kind of looking at all the guests. So as you're making your way north, you can see them like at the gate, just kind of watching you and almost said Blue and Clever Girl, just like kind of walking by. The second thing you do is you go take a left as you're trying to get through, get closer to the bridge, which takes you to Colossal Crossing, right? Open a door, go through. A little bit more forested than you're used to.
Oh. Okay. I don't notice anything in particular. So.
Yeah, it's just like, like you're used to more of like a sandstone path, and then this one's grass and hills and very forested, like it's a lot of trees out.
Man, that groundskeeper's really doing a shitty job. It's like he doesn't even really work here.
Wait, do we work here?
I was gonna keep going.
Okay. You hear what seems to be, even for the next one, very large roars. I think you've walked into the actual trail.
Oh no. Oh,
And you see Clever Girl is on edge. Like, she's looking around like a squirrel, just like,
Where are you taking me?
What have you done?
Oh no. Uh-oh.
There's also a lot of gasps coming from behind her.
From the people that I noticed.
They're just watching, like, as you walk into this, like, and you're just like, what is he doing? Oh my gosh, he's Indian. Oh, he works here. He's fine. Like, like, there's nothing more. Just like,
The guy's got a dino with him. He knows what he's doing.
Sprache is it dino?
He speaks to them or something.
Is there? I mean, is this a situation where I'm like, oh wait, there's the exit. Do I just turn around, or did I fall into
make
like
an
a pit?
insight check with that.
Yeah, he's telling you, the player, not necessarily
Yeah.
Christoph.
Right. 21.
Okay. At this point, you're kind of looking around. You hear the gasps. You hear the roars. Clever girls on edge. They're like, "Oh shit! Yeah, it's that way." And so I'd say you're by this point you've traveled 75 feet into it, right?
Sure.
So are you just gonna hightail it back? You're gonna be stealthy about it? Like, let me know what you're trying to do here.
Can I cross to get to the other side, or I have to go back where I came from?
From Theropod Trail, there is another door that you would have to keep cutting about another 200 feet north to get to the bridge. You're like at the very top of Theropod Trail, kind of.
Yeah, I'll just. I mean, if nothing noticeable notices me, then I will.
Do I notice you noticing me?
I will cast Pass Without Trace. I'll just try to sneak by.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my
Clever
clever
girl.
girl.
Okay.
She's tiny, and she'll be like,
Okay. With that being said,
I do enjoy that we're going with the actual tiny velociraptor,
Yeah.
like the chicken size.
go ahead and make
Oh,
a
geez.
stealth check and add plus 10 to it, right, from the Pass Without Trace, remember?
oh yeah, not invisible. Yep. 27 with the plus 10.
27.
That's not just good.
Yeah, you are able to just real quietly, and what sounded like roars getting closer, you now seem more distant. There is a couple more like screeches and stuff like that from the distance to the west. Sounds like something's found its predator. But it seems to be a good 80 feet from you.
Okay. Well, that's their problem. So.
Yeah. So
Keep
you can
going.
you can keep going north. Go ahead and make another perception check for me. Your stealth seems good.
Yay. 15.
15. Okay. All right. As you're going further north, you can see the next gate. That gate now is closer to 25, 30 feet from you, so you can make it to it in a turn. But make one more stealth check for me.
I mean,
I still get the plus
10. Yep, you still have plus 10.
only been like, okay.
But does he have the keys to get out?
Uh-oh.
I would hope so. You got the keys to get in.
I gave them the hint.
Yeah.
The question is, do I have these tools?
How's it been there? Yeah.
The answer is no. 27.
27. Okay.
I'm gonna start making survival rolls to get it out.
You are able to make it all the way to the door, slower pace, and the door's locked.
Beans.
Don't worry, that trail's next on my list of doors going live. So hang out for a few hours, I might make my way around it.
Your stealth is good right now, just so you know.
Make
You're
my way
also out of the
downtown.
tree line.
Hide in front
There is
of
that.
dinosaurs.
Question: do we all have the walkie-talkie?
Yeah, you all have something to send it to.
Okay.
Or would you call it the stone of
Standing stone?
The stone of far speech.
Star-
I'll
the stone of far speech.
pull out my stone of far speech and go. Hola, Edgar.
Have I finished at this point doing unlocking
I'd
doors?
say you're just now finishing up the north. You're not done yet. You're at the north part of Raptor Rally.
All right.
I'm stuck in the Theropod Trail.
Oh, you were going to lunch.
I was, but I got sidetracked.
All right.
Can you come let me out? Because since you have my keys, I'm by the bridge.
Yeah, I'm heading over there.
Crossing.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
Hang tight.
Hang tight.
Copy.
Hang ten.
Over.
So, you tell me how long are you going to make him wait?
I'm just gonna keep going about my business. I'm gonna finish the raptor stuff, and I'm gonna make my way over to the theropod doors. And are they like big enough for like T-Rex to make through the doors? Or are they like people sized?
The theropods will not make it through the door. You would have to do a different way for that. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess after I finish the raptors, I'll go try and find him then,
Okay.
and then
I'm pretty sure.
I'll ask him after I find him.
I'm pretty sure the idea is once the security systems are blown up, then like it's like the scene with like the giant electric fence that goes down. And
Okay,
that
they'll
allows
just break
all of
through the
the
fences.
yeah, and that allows everyone to kind of
Yeah,
break out.
the stuff in Raptor Rally can easily make it through a door. But the Theropod Trail is very big carnivorous.
Okay. Yeah. I'll finish up with my raptor stuff and I'll come find him.
Okay, so honestly, it'll take another 30 minutes before you finish.
It's all right.
I need one more. I know you're rolling so good at stuff, but I need how long does Pass Without Trace last?
It lasts an hour.
Okay, so you still have another roll of it, so that's fine. So we're gonna do their stealth. Just as you hang tight, he didn't give you really a time frame, so it's kind of like it could be 5 minutes.
I got a 19.
19. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. 20.
20.
Yeah, what did you roll there? No, tell the world. I saw it.
A 1 plus 1. I got a 2. So at least my turn.
2 plus 18.
Oh, yes.
Goddamn.
Jeez, that's such a good stuff. So you, at this point, waiting 30 minutes. Things are going pretty good. We'll say you're now 100 feet out from them.
Right.
Just kick him out.
Right.
It's off the tree.
You can see them at the gate, and you also see what's behind them. And it's not looking great. You hear behind you this roaring T-Rex behind you. He's 100 feet from you.
Roy, you might want to talk to that one right behind you.
So now the T-Rex definitely sees me, right?
Yeah. They rolled a natural 19. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured it would just be because of the noise. From
Yeah.
this thing.
So they are 60 feet from you currently.
Can I see the T-Rex and know that it sees me?
It just roared, so I'm assuming you would.
Okay.
Yeah, your passive perception would definitely allow it. Yeah, they're pretty big outside the tree line.
We're gonna see a Christoph Patterson moment.
Oh, who? Don't invoke that name.
Mario?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I would
What's
rather
the easy
have him
call?
about it.
Easy here.
I'm just gonna cast Fog Cloud.
Oh.
Run to the door.
Okay, so you're gonna cast fog cloud behind you. What's the radius of effect?
It is 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. And is there a spot you're casting? Is it right on you, or you cast it behind you?
I'm casting it so that the 20-foot radius gets to the gate,
Okay. Okay.
and then so basically it'll be 20 feet from the T-Rex because he's 60 away from me.
Okay.
And then I'm booking it to the
To the gate.
gate.
Okay. And is it lightly obscures or fully heavily obscures for the?
Heavily obscured.
Okay, cool. Good enough. All right, so you cast this fog cloud, and at this point, it immediately starts to make its pace towards you. Okay, we're gonna do a little chase here with this. So what's gonna end up happening is I need you to roll a dexterity check, and then I need you to roll a dexterity check as well. If you're proficient in acrobatics or athletics, I'll allow it.
I'm not.
Fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
So just straight dex.
Well, yeah.
6.
Just gain deck. 15.
Okay.
Although, I don't know if this matters for any of this, but I have blind sight up to 10 feet. So I can see 10 feet in front of me.
Okay, so you're able to see pretty easy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you were able to get to the gate with 15. You were at the gate. You're at the door. You're just waiting for him to get there.
Yes.
And he's not there yet.
Okay.
Now, what ends up happening behind you? You can see what 10 feet behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's rustling. It's going. And you hear it. It just falls down. It starts rolling. It's about 10 feet from you where it lands, rolling on its side, prone, as it tripped when it rolled a natural 1. And so it's just like that. I need you to do another dex check and see if you can beat the T-Rex.
I'm just
Because
thinking.
you're at the door. You can't do much more dex.
Oh, I got a leg cramp.
What was that? 12? Okay. Gets up from it, and at this point, you go to open the door, and just that chomp is a cinematic just misses the back of you. The door's still kind of open, so its nose is like poking out the door. It can't get its body out, but its nose is just gonna hit it. Yeah, go ahead and make an attack.
Establish dominance.
Yeah, go ahead and make a little attack roll.
Bad.
You're not a clever girl.
Bonk.
Clumsy boy.
Clumsy boy.
Shit. Can I have bonus action?
For sure, yeah.
18.
18 to hit? Yeah, that will hit for sure. So you go to hit the T-Rex, and I'll say do
Try
it.
to kill it.
Yeah, do an animal handling with advantage. You know what I mean? As you're kind of like trying to scare it away, you know? That's kind of the point of you hitting it.
24.
24, yeah.
Just
So,
trying to teach him a lesson.
yeah. And it just kind of like backs out. You close the door, lock the keys. Who has the keys now? Just so I know.
So, man.
Okay.
You guys have a lot of trouble there, mate.
My keys back.
Alright. Could I hand them like some house keys or something?
You could make like a sleight of hand or deception. And I'll let you do an insight on it just because you would know your keys.
I know if I keys.
Yeah, but you did just go through a traumatic experience. Maybe you're a little bit shaken.
The key to my hotel.
Whoa.
Oh. 18?
21.
Oh, wrong key. Sorry, mate. They all look the same.
Cheeky bugger you are.
Cheeky bugger saved your life.
It's true.
So
I guess I can make it to lunch with you, alright?
What is taking those so long?
I don't know.
Past lunch.
This was a really good
French fries.
French
chicken
fries.
tenders.
Yeah,
We were eating French fries. Wait, what?
the Bronco. Oh no.
These bell peppers are great.
Eat a bell pepper. I ate fried zucchini fries.
What's in this burger?
So you guys are making your way to lunch. You guys are at the Jurassic Plaza already, right? How do you guys getting there? You guys taking the Skyglide? Do you guys...
I mean, the Skyglide sounds pretty good. Where'd I put my spuds?
I will try.
Yeah, and I kind of want to
Okay.
stop in the place where I left
Worked up 100.
Spudtina.
Was that
I want to go to the place in Jurassic Plaza where I left Spudtina
Spudtina? Okay.
to get the gossip that she collected.
Okay, so you're at Jurassic Plaza, go and talk to Spudtina. Hey, how you doing?
She smokes a lot.
Yeah.
Shit potato.
I would
How
smoke
can I
that
help you,
too.
boss?
She's a barbecue potato.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on.
Well,
Spill some
get a
tea.
little overcast going on.
Spill the fry oil.
That's me.
That's how we talk.
You could say she's a bit shy.
Well, Jurassic Plaza, got a lot of people here. Been a lot of ruckus going to the east, towards Theropod Trail. I don't know what that was about.
Sure.
A lot of stupid kids. A lot of them asking dumb questions.
Oh, I find the kids adorable.
Right. Okay.
What do you want to know?
Anything that's happened that I mean, I need to know what's happening so that I can do my job. You're aware of this? We talked before I put you down.
Yeah, well, kid threw me. I think I was a rock.
Great. Any big happenings? Any?
I lost an eye.
That's fine. You got like 10 more all over your body.
Still part of me.
Fungus alive.
Potato.
Oh,
The little eyes on the
Yeah. I was like, what? No. Yeah,
Star-
potato. Yeah.
So Spudtina.
Spudtina.
Sure, Spudtina.
It's okay.
It doesn't have much to tell me.
No, it seems like they're saying that like Jurassic
Fungus.
Plaza has been pretty
Usually.
normal.
Yeah.
They do mention that Jarn Helmholt came by.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest news that you got. They kind of tell you that Jocko was, working with people as they're cleaning up shit. Are they in? They're not in the security station, right? They're just at Jurassic Plaza, right?
Yeah, no, that's just the Jurassic Plaza one. I have to go to the security station to talk to that one.
Okay. That's behind the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Tatiana.
Okay. Is that you're gonna go talk to next, or?
Yeah, before lunch, I think.
Okay, so before lunch you hit over. Are you bringing?
You want to come talk
Dr.
to Tatiana?
Yeah, all right, Mama.
Sweet.
So you go over talk to and this one's in the actual security.
In
shed.
the security shed, yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing you have a key to this if you put it in there in the first place.
Or I picked a lock and snuck in. I flirted with a guard, something like that.
Okay.
Honey Boo Boo. Sorry.
You get.
What have you named?
I was asking earlier, what's the really redneck mother-daughter duo
Yes.
on reality TV? Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
I don't know if I'm offended or delighted.
So you get to the
You're conflicted.
you get to the security station, and there is what's the name of this one?
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see Tatiana. Hey boss, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. What about you?
Doing
How's your-
good.
How's your week been?
No one's came in here. It's kind of been kind of lonely.
Wait, no one's come in here?
No.
All week.
All week?
It's been totally empty.
Yeah. Security officers been going to other places. Not here. Nice one.
You been watching the screens?
There's not really screens in here. I don't know what you're talking about. There's, wires and shit.
Oh, they don't watch the screens in this?
No, it's not like that kind of security station.
That's,
It's more of a-
that's way too technologically
yeah,
advanced for what
it's
you're
more of
thinking
like
of.
think security station is more like an armory
Sure,
in a way.
sure.
Just scry on things.
Was that?
That's
just
what I was
scrying.
like scrying.
Like they would have like
crystal ball.
yeah. I would be cool with the crystal ball idea, but like she wouldn't be able to use it.
No, but
She's a potato.
I wasn't. Okay, sure, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's emphasized.
But there's there's armaments in there. There is the back panel, which is where all the ley lines connect. Looks like a switchboard almost.
See, I assumed people would be in there because you said it was the big security station.
It's the biggest one, but no one's in it all week.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah. Did you notice anybody leaving keys anywhere?
They're still on the desk. I mean,
I pick up the keys.
like, oh, they're just there. Yeah.
Sweet. What?
This isn't your section usually, so it's not your
It's
fault.
not my section?
Yeah.
Are we not in Jurassic Park?
You were in Jurassic Plaza this time, but you don't usually work that area. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Is
you'd be pissed if someone leaving their keys there.
Very unprofessional.
I take my fake job very seriously.
any
Checks out.
cool
If
that
there was
I
one
can just
thing
take?
that a Jimbo Constitution is,
What's that?
Anything I can take?
There's a ton of ornaments. So
Without a
there's,
shirt on.
there's
Yeah.
swords, halberds,
with his
pikes,
name tag pierced through his freaking flesh. Yeah.
crossbows, bows.
No,
I
his,
mean, there's
his,
tons of
his
stuff.
skin is way too thick for that. He just goes through the skin.
Any like really, really special looking darts?
Darts, like throwing darts. kind of
Yeah,
thing?
like for my dart guns.
Oh, I mean, there's like a couple of like they would be like wrist darts, like where it's like a bandolier for the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll pick those up.
yeah. So you get like a set of 20 of those like
Oh, it's
bandolier.
still here?
Yeah, wristolier. There you go.
So I can shoot them from my wrist, my dart wrist gun
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that would work. Go Black Widow it. I see you.
Awesome. Did you need any weapons or anything? I know it gets
you know I don't know how to do that.
I know it gets dangerous up in those labs.
Mama, I don't know how to use a weapon.
That's fair.
You got that eye strain. More than lats.
Yeah.
Probably should have taught you how to do that.
But you can see all
It's
the
fine,
ley
Mama. I
lines,
got
like
magic.
like the board that you would need to sabotage. It's there. There's 3 rooms behind it that are locked. That would be the generator. This is the backup generator rooms.
They're all up in here.
Yeah, you're in the room with all that stuff.
Great. I'm gonna take one of those halberds.
Okay. Yeah, so you have a halberd.
Well, no, and I kind of want to rig it.
Da-da-da-da.
I kind of want to rig it so that like there's some sort of like candle timing device, and so when it burns out, it'll burn off whatever's holding the halberd in place and smash it down into the control
Oh
panel.
wow. Okay.
Are we initiating the plan? Like, what is this?
Can we do an intelligence check? Because that's a lot there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Escalated quickly.
Yeah, like, oh, I know what we can do. Just start now, I guess. Boom.
Why
Build
didn't
a
you just
full
tell
Rube
me to do
Goldberg
it?
machine.
That's true.
Like, full
My-
on this shit.
And I'm
Dominoes
hanging
like
out
that.
with my very, very smart daughter.
Yeah.
So can I have
Are
advantage?
you helping?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Then yeah. You got
Sweet.
advantage.
Can I
Also-
explain my plan and let her do it?
Skater.
Well, now we're cheating a little bit here.
I would say it's your plan, so you would have
Okay.
to advantage.
That's his great plan. Let me tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
And just a straight up intelligence check.
Explain.
Yep.
15.
15. Okay. So for the most part, you're setting up this halberd and stuff like that. So you're essentially like when a flame dies out, it slices at the ley lines. Is what it's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, so like I tied it up so it'll smash down and attack the thing, but I don't want it to smash it now, so I've got like it on a string, and then
Okay.
it'll burn the string when the time is right.
I'll say with well, time is right is relative.
It's
It's
a candle
it's
when
like-
the candle burns
They
down.
used to put pins into candles so that when the candle would go to a certain point, the pin would drop and it would make a noise.
Okay.
Oh yes, yep.
So you can put something that can break the string
Yeah.
in the candle.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good with that. The idea here though, for that so you're lined up so it just slice down the ley lines. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's where the halberd's gonna go. With the
Yeah.
15, it's possible, but it's also easily disturbed.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm banking on no one's been here in a week.
Okay. So the ley lines would go down. And that would be it. It's just the ley lines would go down. It wouldn't affect backup generators at all.
So, this is in Jurassic Plaza, correct?
Yeah, this is Jurassic Plaza. You guys are in Jurassic
I'm gonna
Plaza.
wait outside this. because-
Security area?
Yeah.
You waiting to get food or something like that? Or,
No, I'm waiting because people just went into a security area and it's like,
oh, well, you have to do a perception just to make sure you actually saw it. And that's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
thing.
I'll-
Yeah.
I'll make a perception check. 5.
See, that's what I wanted to know. Is that yeah, they
And we're both hella stealthy.
This the Bronco Burger is so good.
yeah. Unfortunately, you did see them go in there. Unfortunately, yeah.
I'm telling my family's barbecue sauce. All right, that's fine.
So, you think we leave the backup generators to somebody else? This a good rig here?
I like the rig, Mama. I don't like doing one and not the other.
Okay. What if we spread some gasoline on the floor? When the candle burns all the way down, it'll just light the whole thing
Where'd
up.
you get gas from? Just curious.
I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it.
There's a tank over there.
There's no gas
Behold.
powered pocket tanks.
You have a flask of oil.
It's all steam powered, if that helps.
There's some alcohol in the corner. We'll just spread it around the ground.
So, what are you trying to
I don't know.
do?
I don't think I have anything flammable.
So he's trying to sabotage the thing.
Yeah. I don't think burning stuff is my specialty.
I don't know, Mama. I think this wasn't supposed to be what I was doing.
That's true too. But
You just literally walked in.
Or they're just
"Oh,
like, hey, you know that plan we had? Fuck that.
the plan was to sabotage it. So I
That's
got
kind of what
that.
happens in plans. in my experience.
So, well, we got one sabotage.
wait,
We can leave
hold
the
on.
generators to someone else.
Yeah, that's the problem with plans. They never survive contact with the enemy or the person doing them.
Semantics.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I'm happy with my half plan right now.
Okay, so you can just go walk out.
Unless Tot's got more plans.
Doing a lot of planning.
Just the one. Just the
In this-
one.
In this last fucking 10 minutes.
By now, you guys are getting caught up with them, so you guys can see them in Jurassic Plaza.
Oh, mate.
How about this, Mama?
How's it going?
Coming?
Stone of bar speech? Is that what we called it?
Something like that.
Hey, Jimbo.
Yeah.
I'm not making that noise.
Live your dreams.
We got in here, we set up something to destroy the security system in the north security intel, but we don't have a way to get the backup generators. We're going to go ahead and go back to the visitor center to begin our part of the plan. We'll leave the rest to you. We do have keys. Would you like us to drop this off to you before we go?
Yeah, I'll take the keys.
All right. All right, Mama, we're going to stop by the plaza.
I like it. Anybody need? I pressed my first speech. Anybody need any weapons while we're here?
Nope.
You didn't make the noise over.
It's fine. Mine's a little more high tech than y'all's.
Who is this? New stone.
It's your mother.
No, it's your
How come you
mother.
haven't been home?
No, that was a good toss. There goes.
Jado just goes, yeah, people just fucking throwing shit.
Jimbo, tell him. Jimbo, tell him he's grounded.
That was very disappointing, young man. I will have a talk with someone's mother about this, I suppose. Don't throw stuff.
Alright. Well, should I go get it? Because we're already
We're right there.
We're just watching this whole thing. Like, you're gonna get that, right?
Talk to the groundskeeper. I don't know. He doesn't give a shit.
Sid hireling.
Well, I guess nobody needs a weapon, so let's go drop off some keys.
Get my
All right,
shit.
so we can-
Oh, we're waiting on these people.
So you guys head out of the security building. You guys actually are. I mean, you guys are in the same area to cross paths. So you guys would all see each other at this point as we head out.
T-minus, what, 1.45 hours?
That's what we set the candle to, right?
Pretty sure.
1.44.
My bad.
Security. I found these keys lying around. Make sure that your hirelings don't leave them around in any other unsavory places. Wait.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Skin sleeve?
No, it just falls.
Old scar.
Hold on. I've done this to myself.
You want to know how I got this?
I can take those keys if you don't have a great hold them.
Nah,
You don't still need pockets, you know.
he has pockets.
Only so many.
He's wearing pants. He has pants and like cargo shorts on. So he does have pockets. He's just being a shithead. All right. Thank you, citizen. That's weird, but thanks.
It's weird that you're calling them citizen. What?
Civilian? What do you want from me? What are you trying to say?
It's the polite way to speak to
Non-armed
Lies.
personnel.
Random strangers that
Your
you've
spouses.
never met.
Right, anyway. Back to your jobs. Good work.
Doctor? Like, what do
Partners.
you want from me?
I never even calculated that.
Doctor?
See, you gotta remember
At this point,
Well,
as you guys are all talking to each other,
Doctor?
you hear
That seems natural.
massive amount of raptors and other carnivores rushing through.
Holy shit!
That seems like awful lot more noiseless than I'm used to.
Why are the rappers going out and about?
It's fine.
All right.
Are there any employee pathways that I could take to the
I know.
visitor center that are too small for
I
that?
know all the underground
Before
passageways.
we get there, at this point, in the far, far distance, you hear this massive, shattering of glass. Like something is just completely, northwest, just, floating as you see the aviary just crushing and falling to the ground.
Was that you?
No. I like dinosaurs flying out and stuff.
I'm gonna,
There's dinosaurs just flying, massively out.
What if we missed each other?
we're taking the next one.
Hold on, I know what's happening. Okay. You release the raptors out of the The rapper.
I don't even have keys to.
That's
look
awesome.
on
Way
it.
to go.
We ran into that hooligan, the guy.
Dorfin.
And show what you found.
From the Golden Group.
Yep.
That shit.
He's dead now, so it's fine.
Dickhead.
But they're probably here doing the same
Oh, that's predictable.
job.
Yeah,
that
they
we're
got their
doing.
own shit to do.
As
Nice.
a person in a pterodactyl's mouth just gets dropped.
Somebody died?
Yeah, someone just dropped down dead.
No, not on the
Don't
floor.
look excited.
On...
1 second.
So they're probably doing what we're doing now while we're talking about doing what we're going to.
Yeah, go.
How
Let's
was
go.
it?
Let's go take care of that next.
Massive people gasping as just a thunderous sound of what seems to be Triceratops, Ankylosaurus, Stegosaurus, all these massive amounts of hadrosaurs crashing into the security building.
Oh wow.
Maybe we should just go straight to the place.
Well,
And
now
then,
I feel like what we set up was kind of useless.
And at this point,
I mean, this isn't our fault. This is great.
at this point, there's a and you've heard that sound before. They've done it in test checks. It's when the ley lines fall.
Visitor center. Let's go.
I would like to, if I could use my mage hand, my invisible mage hand to grab one of those keys.
Sleight of hand advantage. Just to be a perception check.
Can I do a perception check?
Great.
You can just watch it.
Yeah, I just want to walk.
I'm gonna give myself disadvantage because I'm not giving a shit at all.
It's very distracting going on right now too.
Why would you do that?
Oh, I didn't see.
I rolled a natural 20, but because I'm giving myself disadvantage because I don't care, that's gonna be a 13.
You still beat me, believe it or not.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah, you notice the hand. You don't see it, but you feel.
Slap.
Yeah.
Damn mosquito.
You don't see it.
Yeah, you don't know what it is, but
Jurassic mosquitoes. What can you say? You know?
Those things will kill you.
To get less than a 9.
Visitor center.
yeah,
Oh, shit.
I rolled a
Okay.
1 and a 2.
Oh wow. What'd you see?
Apparently, I saw with a 9.
Oh,
It's invisible, so you would just see like.
you would
see, like,
see the
the-
hand moving, like the
Oh,
like the
like
clothing
keys
moving.
lifting. and
I
just
guess
like-
the clothing. Oh, you put it in your side pocket. Yeah. You can see the keys getting lifted.
And he's gonna kind of jingle his keys and put them deeper in the pocket.
Okay.
Just because he's like, yeah, I'm just there. Yeah.
Damn mosquitoes.
Okay.
Like burns around
He
here.
really likes keys, apparently.
He's like a raven.
Women don't know it's me. You don't know I can do that.
So
But yeah, I guess we can go to the business center. Yes.
Mama, can you get us
We'll
there?
do that DNA.
Get
They're
us
gonna
where?
do all the work for us.
To Delta Lab?
Yeah, Delta Lab, Mama.
I got this.
Quickly. I don't want any of this shit on me.
Well, I mean, let's take the underground path that I'm aware of because of my background. I'm real good at that.
you would take the underground pass. You said.
Yeah, I assume that's how you get around the park.
It can take you all the way to Hadrosaur's puddle. It doesn't go under the bowl.
Sweet.
That's fine.
You have the urchin thing? Or whatever?
It's the Golgari background, but
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Is that faster than taking the Skyglide? Oh, Skyglide doesn't work if the power's out, right? Or-
Yeah.
The power's out, so Skyglide is not working.
Okay.
Yep.
Plus,
Okay.
Winds are above 20 miles per hour as well, so it's just.
My flock clouds are useless.
Oh yeah, the winds are above 20 miles per hour. No. We're indoors. We're indoors.
yeah, we got to get indoors.
All right, so you guys
reasons.
are heading into the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make a stealth check just to make sure that no one's seeing you guys. And this is gonna be a group.
Yay.
Should I pass us
25.
without trace?
Never a bad
You can't
Be
plan.
my last second level spell slot though.
Holy
Oh,
I don't know.
how
Unless you're
sexy
giving it to
some-
me too, it's not gonna help.
I
He
get
gives
better.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole group.
See, that's the why path like is so good.
I'll do it.
35.
Oh, okay.
The stealth check. That's plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus 5. right?
yeah,
25.
plus 10.
24.
Okay.
Is good.
So, well, let's get those stealth checks that hopefully we have.
Oh,
We got
25.
25?
I mean, a dirty 20, but natural one. Natural one.
Natural 1.
It's a dirty 20, but it's a natural.
What is wrong with you?
16.
24.
Okay.
35.
Actually,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
33.
What?
33.
actually, can I say like
What's wrong, buddy?
no? No. You want us?
Was the 16
That's
with the
not the
10?
correct way to stealth. You need to do it like this, and he's gonna do it terribly. But I'm assuming that it's
Everything
everything
you-
to do the thing.
Gakko.
Everything that you do, like as you're like trying to do it, there's Clever Girl just right behind you, like just look at you, like mimicking you, like trying to stealth like you.
Would you like
Trying to
some?
be stealthy here.
Would you like some guidance for
Fuck
your,
up.
for your stealth?
Thank you.
Well, this tunnel's stuffy.
Do you think I need it?
No.
You got a
Hey, the only-
16, right?
Hey, the only around
Yes,
here.
buy it.
Do it.
19.
Yeah. Okay.
My gum's losing its flavor. Fucking pokes out this giant water gum.
Freaking and Nettie.
Yeah, it's like a child, and then like puts it on like the side of the wall somewhere. And pulls out another giant water bubble.
No, just the whole puck of double bubble
Yeah, he
tape.
like pops open the double bubble, like the bubble tape, and just like
Oh god.
Bazooka bubblegum.
Yeah.
Intrusive thoughts.
All right. As you guys are stealthing into like the hatch, and you open the hatch, get through. Some of the girls just watching you, like, oh, okay, like Chad's doing the same thing. Seems like for the most part you guys weren't seeing the. You guys closed the hatch. Nothing seems to have followed you.
Yeah.
So you guys are now in a security shaft that goes below. That will take you all the way
Do I
to.
fit in this?
You have to duck, like you have to kind of like do the hunch, you know, kind of thing. But this will take you all the way to Hadrosaur's Puddle.
Do the hunchback. Do, and I have to stop because I'll get copyright infringement.
So you make your way down this. This seems to not be used too often, just in case of emergencies, maybe to get guests out or something like that.
Let's block it.
Sometimes it's used as a. Sometimes it's used as a kind of like escort, like a. You guys have seen it in the past, but if they need to escort some type of evidence of like let's say they have like DNA and you guys have done in the past, escort something so it's not out visible with the citizens up top and stuff like that. But they're used mainly by very, very official records, so nothing seems to stop you. There's a couple security guards up ahead of you, about 20 feet of you. They see you guys pass. Nothing.
Do I
You
recognize
guys all work there. They
do I
see your
recognize
badges.
them? Do I recognize
Yeah,
them?
you see them. They're the same level as you. They're both officers of a certain area. So, like, the first guy is an officer of Ceratopsid Circle, and then the other guy is the officer at the bowl.
Bobby?
The guy who works the bowl kind of nods his head, tips his hat towards you.
I don't have a hat. What?
Like, he tips his hat, I'm saying, like, yeah.
I was hit or miss if I wanted to have Jimbo have a hat.
But let's be honest, when you say Bobby, you're already like this. You're like,
Yeah.
Bobby.
Well, I mean, I'm not like trying to sneak right now. I'm just like it's fucking small.
yeah, you're Bobby.
Bobby.
So it's
okay.
it's really tight, right? So as we pass, I could end up between one of those other security guards and one of our people,
Yes.
and kind of accidentally bump into them and grab their key card.
Okay.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, but not natural one dirty 20.
Not
Yeah. When do you
Did I do
When
that?
do you hear? When does someone roll that? That's not level 20.
Right.
He said it's a dirty 20, and the way he said it made me and Andrew both look at his tray and go, "What?"
So, and for our listeners, we're level 7, so this is
that pass without
impressive.
trace.
Yeah. So the you said what was your roll? It was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, they don't notice.
Sure.
Slip it in,
Yeah.
grab it. It's not really a card. It's like a little tablet.
Sure. I
The
keep
room
calling
tablet.
them key cards, but whatever.
Yeah, we're you keep jumping us forward a few centuries
I
in
use the
technology
technology that I know because I'm not gonna make up magic shit for him.
You're good. You're good.
I did.
Oh, I rolled it. It's all right.
here. How much stuff did I make up for you in this episode? I was like bullshitting.
Bobby.
Well, I mean, go with it.
Bobby.
Do I notice this?
Do a perception check. This is against the dirty 20.
Nope, I got a 12.
Cool. Yeah, so you don't notice it. You just kind of see the slight little bump into them. That's about it.
Oh no. I mean, the bump's real obvious.
That's what she said.
Oh, man. Make your way to the actual entrance to Hadrosaur's Point. See the latch. Guessing you guys go climb out.
God. This.
It is hectic out there. Birds, these dinosaurs just flying across. You see these like bunch of Gallimimus just sprinting through the area. You see like these Ankylosaurus kind of like fighting over a piece of like a gigantic piece of like romaine lettuce. Right, they're just kind of biting on it, and just kind of tug of warring on it. There's a couple kids who are like running for their lives, like just trying to get away as they're being chased by like a big beetle that's just kind of coming after them.
Any of you see a clear shot to the visitor center?
Well,
I can make a clear shot.
We got a little ways to go.
I like those odds.
Yeah, there's two separate bridges that you guys can take.
Don't blow up the bridge then.
Try to use some sort of check to make sure that there's a clearish
This
path?
Alright. If you're trying to judge which bridge is best, you use insight.
Where are we? Hydrosaurus puddle?
Yeah.
That's an 18.
I will take the shorter bridge.
I would say without rolling.
With all the mayhem going.
Yeah, we should probably take the bridge that isn't close to the bowl where there's escape.
Carnivores. Dinosaurs in the bowl. Right.
Alright.
It's an interesting idea. So you guys want to take the shorter bridge, you thinking?
Yep.
This seems like the best bet.
I have a 30, 18 waist.
Yeah, that's
I figured that suffices.
Yeah.
30, 18, what does that mean?
One might call it a natural leap.
I didn't get there naturally.
performance enhancing wisdom.
PEWs, man.
I got to be Kriston Patterson.
I like to think that like
you think this is natural?
you inject and you just feel like the touch of gray.
Just for men. Just for show.
Well,
Suddenly I'm better at
That's
determining
the
lives.
opposite of touch of gray. Because touch of gray adds gray.
So at
No,
this
it
point,
only
he gets
does
more
few
wise.
of the gray hairs so that you... it
You
dyes
you
your
look
hair,
more
but
wise,
it looks
wizened.
all,
Whichever one of those is, yeah.
it's bad hair dye.
I always thought it was like make yourself look older or something.
No. It's for people who are fully gray that don't want to be fully gray, but they don't want
Like
to
the
be...
silver fox.
The
They
one
don't
that
wanna
salt and
have-
pepper look.
Yeah,
Salt, pepper,
they
yeah.
don't want to look like an idiot who dyes their hair.
They want to be believable.
Right.
Passable.
I'm a little gray,
Anyway, I can blow everybody up if you need to. That's kind of where I was going with this.
After the bridge.
After we get off the bridge, we go to the lab and he goes to the bowl and blows up the fence
Blows up Bing Bong?
to release all the fishes.
Blow up the dam.
That's where Bing Bong
I
is.
blow up the down.
The
Not
bowl?
yet. Let us get over the bridge.
You tell me, what are you doing?
We'll meet you at the visitor center.
Okay, so give me a visual thing. If I blow up the bridge, where does it drain out towards the visitor center, or does it go back
You're
towards
talking about the big bridge, correct?
like the dam? Essentially.
The dam is connected to that big bridge.
Okay.
Alright, so you see the brown spot to the right of it?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's where the dam is.
Okay.
So if you blow that, the water would flow through the Cretaceous River Rapids into the herbivore area of the rapids,
That sounds like a fucking
where
perfect.
people are still trying to get off the rides.
Oh man.
I seem to remember you saying something along the lines of if people die, they die.
We're definitely not heroes at this point.
I was never a hero. I blow up a dam.
Oh.
Okay.
You better
How you doing it?
be nice that my baby is in there.
Archosaurus.
My grandbaby's in there.
Well, here's the thing. I have a couple of different spells I can use.
Okay.
Fireball seems like the best one. But Fireball specifically says that it doesn't have a force to it.
Mhm.
But I can change the fireball from fire to like anything else.
Force
Yeah.
explosion.
Yeah.
So like a force. I mean, if it's force, I would have that would be DM's discretion. It doesn't say in the transmutation meta magic that I can use force. However, that would be up to you. If I can
With Fireball, I'd be okay with that spell being transmuted into it. That makes sense.
What are your options in the meta magic?
It's different elementals, right?
It's basically the elements that they think of, and not necessarily like
all damage types.
Psychic damage to the bridge.
Bludgeoning.
Oh, here.
Oh.
Bludgeoning.
The mental fireball is really.
The options that it gives me are acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, thunder. So we could use thunder damage,
Thunder
and
would
that
be
would
good.
essentially be the same kind of idea.
Or acid.
Or acid.
Acid might work
You're
as
right.
well.
Yeah.
What is it made of?
This is a concrete dam.
So I don't think acid would work. You might want to use.
Slow.
Yeah, we might need to use force then. If you're gonna allow me to use force.
Yeah, I will allow force for this.
Okay.
Yeah. The idea of fireball being used for that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So I'll use fireball to blow up the dam.
Okay, so go ahead and mark that spell off. So you center it right in the middle of the dam, I'm guessing, right?
Where
So it just spreads out.
yeah, basically whatever would make the most mess, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, there's this, a massive like explosion, essentially as the dam just shatters across, and you see people on like these little like circular rapid, rafts, and they're just kind of like riding this new wave that was created from this force explosion, and you see this massive crocodilian creature just kind of go through it. And just kind of just navigates through the river. Next to the rapids, they see it coming through. They jump out of the wall in the thing. It just crashes through that one. It's just wrecking havoc through that whole area. There's a few.
It's totally worth one freaking sorcery point.
There's a few like areas in which people are like starting to just try to climb up the sides of the area, and these little like kind of like smaller versions of like Spinosauruses, right? Just start to just pick them off the sides, just grabbing them off the walls.
Jimbo's gonna be like, "Not a clear path."
Quite a nasty individual, aren't you?
What kind of path back the way we didn't need to go?
The less people there are, the easier we must be.
That's fair.
It's about sending a message.
It's about sending a
I'm just glad my Bing Bong couldn't get out there onto that sea. Oh, Bing Bong.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna run into some wall.
Yeah, that's the other dam up in the Fossil Crossing.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Bing Bong can crawl. It was only the bowl that was keeping her
For
in.
now.
Hopefully that.
For now.
Now, as are we headed toward the visitor center now?
We should be.
Yeah.
As we get
Damn,
there,
There's
Damn.
massive like horns going off, by the way. Like alerts are being like just broadcasted.
do I see any of those gentlemen from the Delta Lab?
The Delta Lab,
Yeah.
like outside the.
Like running away? Not
You
yet.
can make a perception check. It's fine. You guys are crossing the bridge, so
Oh,
Natural ones?
Could I-
No, I don't see them.
natural one. No, you don't. You see a bunch of people in lab coats, but they don't seem to be running towards you. They seem to be running like east or west. You know what I mean? Like trying to find ways off.
Make our way down to the lab.
Right, in here,
That's good.
and I'm gonna go straight towards the things from Alpha Lab that I know the locations of, and I can just grab and put into my bag of incubation.
Feel a lot
Okay.
better.
So you're going to Alpha Lab.
Got
Right.
a system.
Yeah, I feel
Uh,
like a weight and lift it off my shoulders.
Well, that weight's been transferred downstream, and now there's a giant weight that is eating more people. I suppose it sends a message.
Warms my heart, really. Chaos for chaos' sake.
You really are quite the head of security.
Take my diverse here.
You guys make your way into the Alpha Lab, and you have access to this, so you're aware of how to solve all the puzzles. Each lab has puzzles that you know because you've learned how to solve them. So you go to the first one, and it's this gigantic like pyramid of keys, and you take out your stone, and you go, okay, it's this key, and essentially the stone looks like a magnet, and it essentially pulls the keys towards it, and you know the rhythm, the algorithm to it, right? And so you just go through. First door opens.
This is the rhythm of the key.
You go to the second one.
Oh,
This one you end up seeing is a puzzle that's very, very simple. The idea is just reading Draconic and then hitting the stones that say I may enter, right? And Draconic, really, really easy one. Third one you go through, and it's an alchemy puzzle in which you have to essentially, you have 4 different potions and you have to mix and match to where they make the right mixture based on an ingredient list that it shows, and it gets you through. Everybody who's a scientist in Team Alpha would know this. Which leads you to the fourth and final puzzle, and the door's already open. This would be a good pausing point for us to go ahead to talk about some stuff.
Oh, yeah, she's my common potion.
So, Kat, remind us who our sponsors are, if you could.
Oh, well, I mean, one's really, really difficult to remember. Shattermare.
Oh, hey!
And the other one is Slay the Stars podcast, which I'm really hoping I said right because I didn't pull up my notes.
Slay the Stars.
Yeah, so we're gonna go take a little drink break, a little potty break, and a little food break.
Oh, I was gonna go with dance break.
Dance
sure.
break. Dance break also works.
Dance breakdown.
Yeah.
We're gonna break dance on the dance break.
Dance break revelations. What? Okay. So we'll see you soon. Check out those videos.
Hello, adventurers. Have you heard of Hardly Heroes from Shattermare Comics? They're a group of hodgepodge adventurers out to save the world. Will they? Can they? Find out by using the discount code below to save 50% on your first month's subscription.
Most impressive.
What is Slay the Stars? Oh. Come with us and enjoy a chaotic D&D hot pot, a dash of cosmic fantasy, a few cloves of dark fairy tales. And that's the entire bottle of shenaniganery. Oh dear. Oh no. Listen in Tuesdays at noon Eastern Standard Time on any major streaming platform. SlayTheStars.com. Persomnia ad Astra.